Good evening, everyone, and welcome to not Saturday Night Fights, not Wednesday Night Warfare, but Wargaming in the middle of the week. That's what we're doing. We are doing Wargaming in the middle of the week. Why? Because it's the week between Christmas and New Year's, and we have a little bit of extra time, and we're all a little bit rested. And frankly, 2020 has been such a dumpster fire of a year that we wanted to come together and play some games with our friends and show the way forward. Because frankly, we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. So we're going to have to do it, and I'm very glad to be with you this evening. And tonight, I thought we would play something. I built this an age ago, and I haven't had a chance to play it. And so I put out an all call to the Armchair Dragoons, and I said, anybody want to come along for the ride? And sure enough, we got takers, and that makes me happy. That's why we do this, is because we know folks will come out and play. Let me just see here. I got to go to the YouTube so I can watch what's going on. Well, I'll tell you one thing tonight that cannot happen. Red Sachs cannot leap in and be first because he's here. And we're very, very happy. At long last, Red, you must be one of the earliest viewers of the crazy stuff that we do. It is so great to have you. How are you tonight?
I'm fine.
It's great to see you. And we also have coming back a regular guest and a very aggressive, angry fellow indeed. He's not angry. We have War1221. Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing good.
All right. I'm going to say that one of you two gentlemen... okay, very good. There we are. It's had a push to talk problem, but we're playing Sharp Practice. We're playing Sharp Practice 2, and we're going to take advantage of the wonderful scenario book, The Swamp Fox. That was done for Sharp Practice. This is obviously American War of Independence. The way these gentlemen have set themselves up, I should ask first and foremost, Red, you sort of are in the British area. You're in the American area, and Jeff has parked himself behind the British. Is that where you guys want to stay? Is that okay? You want to go that way?
Yeah, I have no preference.
Red, you go?
Neither do I. I'm
All
good.
right, we'll leave you right where we are then. The scenario, again, is from the Swamp Fox, and it does have some special scenario rules. What is the situation, though? This battle is called Great Savannah. It's actually from the 25th of August, 1780. With the capture of so many Continental troops after the Battle of Camden, Cornwallis is having them move to Charleston under guard. This is being done in manageable groups to try to stop the spread of disease. Colonel Marion, has learned that Captain Jonathan Roberts and a contingent of the 63rd Line are using a plantation house and have the prisoners encamped in a field. He is resolved to free his comrades. This table is flat, with a plantation building at the eastern end. The main house is 2 stories tall and provides hard cover for any troops inside. The other buildings are a single story and provide light cover. The POW camp is made up of tents which do not impede movement or firing. They will be knocked down if moved over. The prisoners within fleeing and playing no part in the game. The fenced field in the south is overgrown and counts as broken ground. The trees to the north are orchards. The rail fence are light cover, as are the wagons. The wagons may be moved up to 1d6 inches in a turn by any group of 5 men that move spending the turn pushing them. The goal here is to break morale. Let's take a look at who's got what. The British. Jeff. And one of you two gentlemen has I'm going to need you to go and push to talk. I don't know who that is, because I am catching echo, I'm afraid. John Stanley, good to see you. David Pumphouse, and Dalinor, it is good to see you. I'm glad I could pry you away from the bridge. Yeah, I don't know. Red, are you on push to talk?
No, I'm turning my mic on and off.
Oh, okay. Because okay, that's interesting. Jeff, are you on push to talk?
No, I'm on my headset.
Huh, because I'm hearing myself in my head from one of you two. I know that. And then I don't. Who knows? All right, I move on.
Okay, now my mic's back on.
Okay. We've got, let's see if that's it. That's it, yeah. So, yeah, Red, I'm catching you over your mic, I think. Just got to remember to key the mic when you want to talk, otherwise we can't hear you. Makes sense. You have Captain Jonathan Roberts. He is a status 3 leader. He's your 1. He comes with these 1, 2, 3 sections of the 63rd Regiment of Foot. He also comes with a supernumerary Lieutenant Carlton Mellows. So they all kind of hang together and do this stuff with each other. In addition,
Familiar with that.
you have, I love this name. This is a real name. Captain Rampton Rigsdale. He is your 3, and he is a status 2 leader. The thing, let's see here. Let me see if I'm doing the right thing. Yes, that's correct. You have 1 deployment point, and it's this house. Your guys are in here, having a good old time.
Ooh.
They,
How do I get them in there?
Well, you don't actually. You're just going to deploy. If you want to leave them in there and put them in the windows, this house actually is transparent. You can throw guys inside it. See? Ooh.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So, but you can't deploy anybody until you get to deploy them. So you got to decide what you're going to do. But that is your deployment point right there.
Okay.
The one thing you have to do is pick one of these men, just one, and place them out as a sentry. This is a special rule for the Swamp Fox supplement. Do
I do it with the 63rd or do the Prince of Wales?
You can use either. It's up to you. You put out a sentry. He goes anywhere you want on the map. If you play 2 cards at any time, and he's in line of sight of an American, he wakes up everybody in the house. At the end of the turn on Tiffin, he can use 1 card to do that. He's essentially a group of 1.
Okay. We'll put him right there.
All right. Very good. What do we have over here for our friends, the Americans? Well, we're going to do the Advance Guard second. We're going to start at the bottom because the Advance Guard has some special stuff that they do. We're going to talk about the Reserve. They are under Colonel Francis Marion. There they are. He's actually the 4, which is kind of interesting. He is the overall commander. He has 1 group of 10 time-served men of the King's Tree Militia. There they are. And we also have James Macaulay. He's the 5. They are the Reserve. They don't get to come on right away, even if their card comes out. Why? Because they don't get to come out until all the Advanced Guard is deployed. And they must use this primary deployment point. This, however, is only 1 of 2 deployment points. This is the secondary movable deployment point. That belongs...
Oh God, I hate that.
That belongs to Lieutenant Colonel Hugh Horry and Captain John James, as well as Captain Robert McCottrey, who is the commander of these militia skirmishers from the King's Tree Regiment.
Yeah, I used that very successfully against you.
Yes, you did. This force deploys its primary point on the western edge where it is. The Advanced Guard may use the secondary deployment point, which is placed according to the rules. Only the Advanced Guard may use this, and only if the skirmishers under McCottrey deploy to it before any other troops, representing them leading other units through the surrounding terrain. All right. I think you both, based on your comments that I've seen, well, I know Jeff does, and I think you do too, Red. You know how the game is played. So I don't think there's any question about what we're going to do here. Let me take this. Why is this not live? There we are.
Yeah. Now it's learning the fine. Now it's learning the fine points of the game.
Absolutely, and and questions are welcome, and we always have folks to help. But we must begin with our check to see what is our force morale. For the first time, Jeff, you have all regular troops, but Red, more than half his folks are militia, so he's going to suffer a -2 when he rolls. I need you both to roll a 1d6. Jeff, you're going to add 1 because you're regulars.
A 3.
So that's going to give you a 3, which means your force morale is 10. Red, are you familiar with the whys and the wherefores of our dice rolling? There you go. You're a 3 with unfortunate a minus. Let's see here. 3 at a -2, so you're at a 1, which means you get a 9 force morale. Set that right there. Let me put your die roller right out in the middle of everything, so you've got it too. All right.
That's
Oh, that you? I'm sorry.
You just said. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
I was over on the.
Oh yeah, you're on the. You get the blue dice. You're the Americans. That's right. You're blue. All right.
No, I'm.
Oh, you're red. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be over here on the.
Okay.
Rolling on that red die.
Wherever it might be, as long as we got enough room for it. All right. With that in mind, and I want to show off my toy. I brought a toy. I built these. This is for firing. Huh?
Oh. Instead of the marker. That's nice.
Yeah. Puffs of smoke. All right. This dice bag has been inspected prior to play to make certain that all the necessary guys are in there. I give it a shuffle.
Thank you.
We've got a blue 5. A blue 5 is Captain Macaulay. He can't come on yet because none of those advanced guard fellas are on. Blue 3. That is... Oh, who's that? All right, that's actually a good one. That is Robert McCottrey. He is the advanced guard. Do you want, Red, to use the mobile deployment point? Because he's the guy that can do it.
Yes, I do.
All right, away you go. I think you've got measuring. Do you know how to do the measuring and all that stuff? So you're going to get to place this thing 24 inches away from your primary deployment point.
I'm not getting the measuring at all.
Okay, no problem at all. What you do is you're going to take the deployment point.
There we go. I got it.
Awesome.
And I'm in centimeters.
Oh, you got it. Were you actually? I thought you were. No, you were in inches. You were fine.
Nope, I'm in centimeters. I'm seeing it in centimeters.
Oh, you're blue. I'm sorry. So what you do is you go over to the line, and it's the first circle after you mouse over your line menu, and it says units.
Okay, I don't see that.
Do you see your line menu on the left?
Yep,
Okay,
right there.
It's the fourth one down. And when you scooch over, mine says inch. It'll pop up a menu that goes to the right and it says inch, but you just got to left click it till it does.
There we go.
There you go.
Yep.
Cool. Yay.
4 inch. Okay.
Yeah, nice long. There's a lot of nasty, sneaky stuff you could do. Yeah, you could pretty easily put these guys there out of sight of that sentry boy. There he is, standing in the middle of a field, wondering why this is his job.
Now I'm stuck on the ruler.
F1.
Can't pick it up.
Hit F1, there you go.
Okay. I can't pick it up at all.
That's fine. I'm just checking that it wasn't locked. It's just, does it highlight when you go over it? And tell you it's a movable HP or DP?
Yes.
Okay, then that's
Mhm.
good. And you should just be able to left click and hold. That is so strange. This I cannot explain. It's not locked. Jeff, just check for me, Jeff. You can grab that, right? Okay, just check.
Yep.
That I don't know.
I'm covering the board. Okay. I cannot grab it at all.
That is very strange.
Mm.
Well, within tolerances, you want to show me 24 inches and show me where you want me to park it? Because I know you got the ruler.
I was over. Okay.
So I know you had the.
So I'm seeing a box again. Come on.
There you go. About
Right
there?
there.
All right.
Yes.
Now, that allows you to deploy our friend Mr. McCautry. Let's see if you can F1 again. And left click. It's, oh, there you go. You can take them just fine. But it's not them. It's these guys over here. That's who he commands. So it's these 7 fellas right there. Ooh, left one fella behind. I'm bringing him with. And because those are skirmishers, you are allowed to deploy them to within 9 inches of the that deployment spot, so you don't have to put them right there. They can actually be, I'm sorry, those are skirmish troops. Those are 12 inches away, and they're out of LOS of enemy troops and deployment points. So that's a total of 18 inches. So those guys can go, center of the DP, 18 inches. They can go way into these weeds. Because this fella's line of sight into the trees only extends 6 inches. So, you can't go too far because he'll see you, but you keep them over here in the back, and they pretty much sneak around where they like. Perfect. That. I knew it. Just so you know, Jeff, there are Americans skulking in those trees.
Yeah, that's what Americans do. They kill you in your bed
That is their objective.
at night, in the cold.
All right.
Hey, we're not stupid. If we're gonna kill you in your bed, hey, it makes it easier for us.
That's it. So that was the blue 3. A blue 4. Oh my gosh, the bag is being generous. But that is
okay, Jim. Did you
did I put any red chips in the bag? Yes, I did. There's that red flag. Remember, you need 2 to activate the sentry, but he can't see anybody right now. Red 2. Well, they can't do anything. Red 1 can't do nothing. 2 red flags. Now, those 2 red flags could activate if he could see them, but because red has cunningly placed them well more than 6 inches into the trees, as far as this poor sod is concerned, there's nobody out there.
Can he move?
Let's see. He's an independent group. We know that. That's a good question.
So he can't. If he's a group, he can move.
You would well, but he's got a special set of rules. I don't know the answer to that until I look right here. Here I go. Only the advanced guard may use this, and only if the no, that's the wrong one. You're the crown forces. Well, it doesn't say they move here. Now I'm going to check the actual sentry rule in the... Because the whole point of a sentry is it stands still, right?
Yeah. But again, for this one, it may be his job to go up and down the.
He may only activate when he has line of sight to a rebel unit.
Okay, that makes sense. Just was asking.
Yep, no, fair. 3 red flags is a pity. There's a blue flag, something to think about. And Tiffin. Well, you can't bring anybody on. You can only activate those that are on, so that's pretty much it. The rebels, the Americans, the patriots have slunk, is what they've done. There's been slinking. A blue flag. A red 1. A red flag. A blue 4. A Tiffin. Jeez. You're killing me, guys.
What happens if we end the chapter before anything happens?
We go to the next chapter. That's a random event, but it didn't there was no moving. It was deploying, so it doesn't matter. Holy cow. It's raining flags, people. Red 3. Gosh.
Whoa.
Blue 2. There we go. Something to happen. That is Captain John James.
James John.
Yeah, and he is, as we said, the commander of that single group. He is in charge of the advanced guard. Actually, no, he's the supernumerary under Hori. So you've got to get Hori to activate first because he can't come on. He helps Hori, who is their commander. 5 is nothing.
No.
1. There they are.
There's Hori.
That's Hori, yep. Is that Hori or is that him? Yeah, that's him. So
that's Hori.
Yep. And now he can use this deployment point because these sneaky buggers have shown the route. They, however, are all line troops. They are not the sneaky skirmish devils. And so therefore their deployment is much snugger to the deployment point, 6 inches, but they're out of LOS, so 12.
And that's all of them, correct?
Correct, including our dude here. And they don't have to, this is obviously, this is a line. They can be in column. They can be in the other formations that sharp practice permits. So just putting them on there. Coming through the trees in line.
Let's see.
I only go 6 inches.
No, they go 12.
Oh no, they go 12 because of no
they're
LOS.
on LOS, yeah. I don't know. I think, yeah, this guy, where's 6 inches? Because he can see 6 inches into those trees. So if you want to stay out of LOS, this guy's fine, but this guy and this guy would have to come behind if you want to stay out of LOS.
And because there's 2 chips, if he doesn't, I can see him.
Correct.
Okay.
Which makes sense. I mean, you'd notice that motion in the trees by that point. It would seem.
Oh, come on. They're Americans. They're stomping through the damn trees.
Oh, my goodness.
Jeff, are you from Canada?
No. I'm a good Ohio boy, but.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. See, Red automatically suspects our Canadian contingent. I played with Vance yesterday. So we got 5 there.
Red, where are you from?
California.
Oh, well, okay.
There's your leader. Now let's do all this. There we go. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Oh, there he is. He's stuck over by a tree. And of course, James, who can command from this side. So are we in 6 inches of trees? Let's say. Yeah, he's hiding. They're hiding. And he's got to be within. He's got to be a little closer to guys up. Oop, fell over. That won't. Why is he falling? Oh, because there's another guy falling in front of him. Dress your ranks, gentlemen. Dress your ranks. And these guys got to be just a little closer to these guys to make sure they maintain formation. So these guys are in a formation. These guys are not. That's a group. So right now these guys are marching in line and these guys are marching as an independent group, just to be clear. All right. Now, however, all the Americans, you can put them wherever you like. All the Americans are on the field. So now any further cards that come out to benefit the Americans can, they can deploy their others. 4. That's Francis Marion. He comes on here. 6 inches because he is going to be in line of sight of... now that guy's going to wake up. Unless you're going to stick him behind this barn. We actually hey, first of all, good to see you. Hey, Ian, glad to see you. Third, you are doing fireball forward. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. But fourth, believe it or not, it's Red Sachs, and he's playing Jeff. So this is a very cool night. So he is going to go hang out behind here. Very good.
Oh, you scaredy cat. Come on. Come out and play.
He's hiding behind the barn.
Come out and play.
Can't see him. Can't see him. Another red flag.
You know, Jeff, you can have all the game talk you want. You gave the game away when you told me who you play as.
And that.
Who do I play it?
That does, by the way, give you, Red, the ability to command somebody who has already been commanded. If you wanted to.
Oh, crap. Yeah, he's got 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen too much. If you want to move them, that's dice rolling. 2d6. And they're lights.
Is this my dice roller?
You can have either one. I'll give you, don't. Yes, that would. You don't matter really. But you are, because you're lights. You get 3 dice. If you want to.
3.
It's 3 dice. Yeah, you get 2 usually, but 3 because you're lights.
That stupid extra die.
Don't hate. Still didn't get much out of the deal.
I love crappy rolls.
I'll tell you what. Still got a measure though.
Sorry, didn't get a measurement.
No problem.
I don't have to move the whole distance, correct?
Yes, you do. Unless you give a directive to say, go to that fence or go to that tree or whatever, you do have to go the whole 5 inches.
Yeah, I learned that using those Cossacks.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Why are you falling down drunk. You disturb me. All right, yeah, he's still very orchard skulky, is what he is. Very skulky. But that does take all them flags away. Blue 3. I think that's who is that? Oh wow. That was that you get to move these guys again.
Oh,
If you wish.
I decline.
Okay.
Pass.
Certainly don't have to. And there's Tiffin. Still can't see him, right?
No.
Okay. And everybody came on this turn, so nobody's eligible to use one of the flags that are left. Actually, there are none left for the blue. Here they come. Red flag. Blue flag. Blue 2. That is the supernumerary, I think, here. With the, where is he? There. Where did I put him?
Back in here. Back here. Back in the back.
Oh, he's in the back. He's with the back group. Yep, there he is.
Yep.
That's James. Yep, he's stuck there. Nothing to do. Nothing to do with him. Yet. Red flag. Tiffin. Wow. Now, one blue flag. So, if you wish, Red, you can use one of those flags to move either these guys or this formation or this group. It's up to you. If you want to move them, it's 2d6.
Now, I just talking here, the because this is a great, because that formation is close enough to that group. When they get back out, they should be able to link up automatically, if I understand the rules right.
Yeah, but he's got to keep them up with them.
Yeah. If he doesn't keep up with them, the further away it gets, the harder it gets. Okay.
Right. Oof.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And the other thing is that does break the formation, but to your point, Jeff, they can link up very easily once they clear it because they're staying together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they are marching, through an orchard. They can't. If you do that, you've got to turn their facing. Troops move.
And
troops go straight ahead.
If he's doing it like this, he either moves the formation or the group, but he doesn't move both.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, he can move the formation, he can move that formation, but it breaks.
Yeah, it breaks the connection to the group.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been reading the rules, so I'm just trying to get them in my head now.
Good man.
I'll be right back.
Cool.
I'm back.
That was fast.
Oh, just
I didn't even have time to
get
dress
some
ranks.
things.
Dressing ranks over here. There we are. Why do I have an odd man? What's he doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's over here. Lost in
Red,
thought.
I'm surprised. Like, all the time you've been watching that you've not played yet.
Had to sort all the tech stuff. All right.
And they're doing that.
Blue 3. There's Macaulay. 6 inches off
He's
this
up
one.
here.
Who is blue 5?
Oh, is he 5? Forgive me. That was a
Yes.
quick look. Where's our 3? There he is. It's McCautry.
Yeah. Yeah, he's way up here.
Mhm.
You got to run out of them woods at some point.
Not before he's
I'm
got.
not going to move.
All right. Blue flag, red flag. Blue 5. There we go. That time, Macaulay. That is indeed a bag of smoke.
What happened here? There we go.
Hey, Reg.
Ian Jackson is still fighting for colored bases like I am.
Okay, what's hard to tell about this? Seriously, they're different
I know.
uniforms.
Oh, come on.
He's got 20 guys.
Colored bases.
He's got 20 guys hiding behind a barn. That's so great. Everybody's on. Here we go. Blue 1. That's the big man. Where'd he go? Oh, he's in the trees. So he can activate. He's got 3 groups that he can order. He is a senior leader, so he's got the he has the capacity to order all 3 of them.
Okay, now let me ask the question. Those 2 units that are together, because they're in the woods, they become 2 separate groups?
Correct. Because they moved.
Okay.
Because they moved. They deployed in line, but because they moved, they break. That breaks the formation. So he's got 1, 2, 3 groups, and Hugh Horry. Ooh, he's a status 2 leader, so he can only move 2 of them.
Okay.
Which is a partial advantage, I do reckon, for having John James around, because he can order these guys back here.
Yep.
If you want to move them again, it's 2d6 per group.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Very nice.
There we go.
They're going to move. Oh, I should have said that in advance. They have to move the whole distance, don't they?
That's fine. It's
no. Can't got to play with the rules. Okay. There's 1 group.
Mm-hmm.
Could you turn this around?
Sorry, which one?
And tell me how you do it. My dice roller.
All you got to do is you got to mouse over it, get it highlighted, and then it's just Q&E. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, this guy goes. He's not in that part of that group. Let's just move the whole thing up. Let's go over here.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. Can't go there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to have to. and I think invisible.
Let's see.
And my leader goes with them, right?
Yep. Oh, yes. You just saw some fellas, so you got 2 red flags? You don't. You don't have any red flags. Not yet, anyway. All right, next.
I got one there, but
Wonder if moving him. Wait, let me think about this. I move him. The group behind is out of command.
no, they've got a commander on them.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Where's it?
He's right there. He's under that tree.
He's in the
So-
back.
Okay.
end.
Okay, Captain James.
Smoking a
Yep.
corncob pipe.
At
Okay,
least we don't
I'm
have the stupid sniper group that Ron was killing OJ's dad.
That was cruel. It was cruel. Pim.
Yeah, Pim. Yes.
Okay, I'm done for right now.
All right. Blue 2. Man, you bring some magic. I think that's dude here. Yep.
Yes, it is. And they move 2.
2d6,
Correct.
yep.
What kind of leader is he? A 2 leader.
Yeah, he is a status 1 leader. So he can only give that 1 order. But that's a good order. Hey fellas, they've left us. Cool. All right. Chip's coming. There you go. That's 2 red.
There we go. All right, we sound the alarm.
Actually, it's the firing of a musket, is it, according to the rules. I don't know what the consequence is, but that musket is heard. Now we move on.
Bang.
Bang. Blue flag. 2 blue flags out. Red flag. Interesting. Red 2. Away we go. Who is red 2? I should check these.
Over here, Lieutenant Carlton.
All right, so he's kind of out.
Yeah.
Nothing much for him. Go ahead.
Well, he is a level 1, so theoretically I could deploy the 63rd, couldn't I?
No, you can't, because they belong to him.
Okay.
He's a supernumerary. They ain't gonna listen to him. He's there to get shock off and things like that. Maybe do some other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a status 1, but
2 red. That's 3 blue flags. Something to bear in mind. Which would let you jump
3
in
red.
with an activation, but I don't know why you'd necessarily want to rush into that.
okay, Captain
Oh no,
Rigsdale.
no, we haven't.
Ooh, 4 blue flags.
No, that's 4. Okay, that's 4 blue flags. That's a repeater if you'd like to do one.
Peter.
If you're inclined.
I think I'm going to activate Horny,
All right, Hori's up.
and he's going to activate these 2 groups.
Yes.
See, for the one on the left,
Mm-hmm. Oof.
3. I wasn't good. No? Okay, wait, what happened?
You grab his
Moving
square.
people that shouldn't be moving.
I put him back.
Why am I grabbing? No, I don't want you guys. I can't get a freaking rectangle out of this damn thing. I'm going to grab this unit
Mhm.
and move it 3 this way in here.
Be,
Right up here. 3.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, the problem is you're
Yeah.
not going to get there. You're on top of a bunch.
Okay, I
of
understand.
But what we can do, I mean, they're just a group, right? They're not a formation. So what we're going to do Just kind of pile them in here. They're going to have to sort themselves out, which isn't that hard to do, actually.
Okay, men, form group formation.
Yeah, guys, go over that way is sort of the spiritual equivalent of what's going on here. Did I bring all 10? I got 10 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, got him.
We're forming clumping.
Forming clump.
Okay.
Yep, and now these fellas also on a 2d6. That's better.
6, that's much better. Okay. Oh.
Actually, that's not the worst idea in the world. Move him, because that's your corner guy. Move that guy 6 inches, and we'll make everybody conform with him. There you go. He was back left, so. That. And like this. There you go. Alright, that was a 4 flag. Where do you want him to go? Where do you want Hori to go?
I want him right there for control.
For yelling purposes. Okay, so just so you know, you can't direct fire of either, but not that you're in a firing situation right now.
Right, I understand.
Okay, so that's all 4 blue flags gone. See what we got. Tiffin.
Tiffin.
You got 2 red flags to use, but you don't got anybody out, right? Yeah.
No, I have nobody deployed.
Nothing to do. All right, I think that's going to change. Somebody's up on their mic a little bit. Can you give me a little mercy on that, please? There we go. Red 2. Is that the same guy?
Yeah, that's my supernumerary.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, guy, I need you here. Okay, that's a red flag, though. Blue 1. I think that's Hori.
Way back.
Yep.
Yep.
He's a status 2, right? Yep. So he can order both groups. He can, yeah.
Sorry about that. Had the mic off.
No worries.
He can move. He's close enough to make Captain James's unit move.
Yep.
A group move up
Absolutely.
as well, right?
Mhm. Sure thing.
Okay. Okay. Where's that die roller? Oh.
It's 7. That's not bad. And somebody else?
Oh yeah, he can move 2 groups.
Mm.
I want this group of guys to move up, and hopefully I can do this.
We gotta roll for him, see what you get.
Oh yeah, that's true. Rolling.
Let me guess.
got lots of time.
You'd like him to form to the flank up here.
Yes.
All right, let's see how far we can get him. You got plenty of move. You know, admittedly, it's not going to be... It's still not a formation. But at least they're close enough, like Jeff was saying. If you get yourself in the clear, you can snap into formation without any fuss.
Oh.
No, he don't go nowhere.
Sniper. Yeah, but he's not part of this group. That's a skirmisher goes over there, yeah, and these guys go back up
The
here.
cat tree. There we go. Still coming up through the trees. And where do you want Harry himself to go? Hori himself. Very good.
Right there.
Nice.
Do I have to roll for him?
Nope. Mm-mm. He just sort of keeps... He tags along behind. He tags along with whatever unit he's nearest to. Tiffin. Crazy. Jeff, you had the only flag, and it don't mean nothing. I take that back. You can move your. You can now move your sentry. You can get him back to among his boys.
Yep. What's my
2d6.
movement rate? 2d6.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to drop one though to clear the fence.
Yep. Drop the low one,
Low
right?
Yep. It's an easy obstacle. So you're probably best off shooting this way to get over the fence. Go 3 inches, and then you get over the fence. You want to go that way?
Yep, right there.
All right. Look at that. Look at you getting all that cover too. Hey fellas, they're still coming. Chips out. Blue flag. Red 1. There you go.
That's my big guy. That's my big guy.
Yeah, now what do you want to do? You got some strategization to do.
All right, what's it take to get it? I can just deploy in front of my
6 inches.
6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any actions after that?
You can shoot.
By golly, that's probably what's going to happen.
Just remember that those guys can present and fire. They got.
Oh, I know.
You know, so you may not. That big first shot. They did come. Everybody's got to be within 6. Those guys are a little too far out.
Okay.
I wonder what that was.
Don't you be moving my wagons.
Yeah, I was gonna fix him. I know how you feel about those issues.
I'm blocking them now.
Don't touch my wagons.
You no touch the fish, no touch the wagons. All right, you're still going to have to haul these guys back to... There's your flank right there.
Okay.
As these guys come rumbling out.
All right, and I'm not certain I am in range.
I kind of doubt it.
Oh,
You're in
I
range. You're in range. I only observe, taking a look at the stats of the 63rd Regiment. You may always form formation. You always get first fire, and you may always, and this drives me nuts, you may always control volley. Why does it make me nuts? Because the French, the Napoleonic French, never get to. But you do get a controlled volley. You could present, and you get the 2 actions. So you.
And what is a sharp's practice note? What's
Sharp
that?
practice.
Sharp practice.
Yeah, we've not talked a lot about it, but it's a really, really nice thing. How many flags is it for you? That number is the number of flags you have to play. And it is for you, I believe. Oh, that's right. No, it's not numbered. Forgive me. Let me find that. What it does is you play a certain number of cards. And when you do it, it gives you essentially an instant shooting action. Where did it go? There it is. Whenever 2 command cards are played, a group or formation may immediately fire. You just fire, period, no matter what. You just interrupt. You know what I'm saying? If it is already if it is already firing controlled volleys, the fire may be controlled. If the group or formation is unloaded, it may immediately reload, even if their weapon takes 2 actions to reload. It's not an activation. You just throw out 2 cards and say sharp practice, and it happens. It gives you 1 firing action.
Oh, okay. And all it takes is 1 flag?
2 flags.
It takes 2 flags.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to step out and volley.
Okay. You can't move.
Oh, okay.
Stepping out is
So I'll just do a controlled. All right, then I'll just do a controlled volley.
Okay. The only thing I gotta check is if you can do a controlled. I know you can shoot on a deployment. I don't know if you can get both actions because, as you know, it's present and fire.
Yes.
Of all the things that have never come up, I've never have anybody try to present and fire right off the thing. Talk amongst yourselves.
What page are you? We
Here we go. Deploying the table. Yes. Activating troops on the table. And deploying on the table. We are on page 24.
okay. Deploy. Okay.
May use 2 actions. There it is. So you're going to present and fire.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And we're firing at this closest
You can't.
group here.
Remember, you're a group. It's a bowling alley. You're hitting those guys.
Oh, that's right.
Are those guys in range? They are not. Your range is 18
I
inches.
thought it was.
Is it not?
I don't know.
Arsenal
My-
smoothbore musket. 24. Never mind. You're at long range. All right. So, yep. You're hitting these guys. Those are the fellas that are in there.
All right. Because I'm deploying, can I turn these guys a little bit better to get at that front
you can
unit?
deploy them any way you want. They just got to be within 6 inches. But I don't see you're
right.
gonna show me how that looks. So they're already gonna get a certain amount of cover because of the rail. That's not turning. You're turning the dudes.
Yeah. I'm. Because I'm holding the wrong person. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nope, no, still not doing it right.
Grab a group. Grab a group, not the formation.
Yeah. I think if I do the whole group and not the, I should do it. Nope. All right.
Just put the group where you want it. Don't try to turn them, because that's not what you want to do anyway.
Okay.
Because this is going to push you too far out.
Yep.
I'll have to slide these guys this way.
Yeah. Well, I'd want to turn them and slide them back up against the.
Holy cow!
I don't know if I can.
You turned them facing the wrong way.
Oh.
I think I know what you want to do. You're killing me here.
Yeah, but I want to be able to fire this front unit if I can.
I think you're out of range.
I'm in range.
No, I'm doing
These
that for
guys.
myself.
I just.
Okay.
It's from the center of the
From the deployment point.
deployment point,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
not the front center.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
That's
backing.
why
That's why I'm backing them up.
Yeah. I'm still.
I think you're going to be in range because you were just barely outside 18, and you're obviously at 24. All right, and here we go. These guys. I don't even know how you got them to turn that way. I can't do that. Doesn't matter.
Hey, I got special talents.
You got special abilities, my friend. Who's he with? You're going to have to put him with somebody
Yeah.
if you want him to do this, and I know you do.
Yeah.
There we go. Center. Yeah, that's easy. All right. That what you're looking to do?
Yeah, because I want this group right there.
You still don't have them. You're not gonna have them. You're never gonna get
Why?
because
Can I-
you can slide this way.
And yeah, There we go. I should get it.
But you got to be real careful because you can't go very far.
I'm within.
Man, that is close. Hang on a second.
And we'll move him. We'll move him. Yeah, see now I can be within 6, so I can actually move a little bit. So.
Shoot. There. Here's your flank. Here we are. What do you got? You still don't got him.
Right then.
Yeah, these guys are close, but these guys are far.
Well, but if we turn him just a hair, that all right. Well, don't worry about it. We'll shoot the guys
Wait. I have a question. Can we move the building?
No.
Oh, you mean can we just get rid of it that way so it's easier to use?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no. Unfortunately, that's not on the table.
Okay.
I actually can pick it up, but I'm not inclined.
No, let's not do that.
I see what you're saying. You want to do that.
There we go. Yes.
That'll work. Yeah, now you got him.
Okay. And that should let me hit almost everything. So. All right.
Yeah, you're gonna have 1, 2. I don't know how many you got in here. La 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 la. There we go. That's gonna spread out over 3. Sure. Okay, this is gonna be a mess. So you're level 2 leader, right? Yeah. Oh, status 3.
No, yeah.
So 8, 12, 16, 19. Obviously long range. They're not good shots. They're not poor shots. No command. There's no shock. Long range 6. So that's 9. The firing adjustments. This is a first fire, so that drops it to 5. It's a controlled volley, which drops it to 4. 19 dice for 4, 5, or 6. How many you got?
8. I've got 11.
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
11.
11. That's what I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. All right, so these guys got cover. So it's 1, 2, 3 groups. How does 11 break down? 3. So it's 4, 4, 3.
Yeah, 4, 4, 3.
And you
now because because they're not a formation, does it all go into one group?
No, you can't. It's a you don't have that kind of control with a.
Okay.
With this.
Again, I'm now trying to learn the fine points, so I'm just asking questions to.
It's one of the things in sharp practice that is what do I say, amongst the most obtuse. I like a lot of the rules, but this is the one thing that forever confused me. You are directing the fire. Will be divided between. Yeah, if you take a look at the. Oh yeah, no. If a leader spends 1 command initiative to direct the formation's fire, he may select his target within the arc of fire and concentrate fire against that.
Yeah, I have the points to do that.
Yeah, blues.
I'm gonna fight.
Well, no, you've done that because you did that off of his die, so he's spending that activation to do it.
Yeah.
So who are you shooting at?
So I'm shooting at that unit right there.
Okay. 11 dice. He has cover of the light variety.
Okay, my question is going to be: is the wagon doesn't cause trouble, the double fence doesn't cause trouble, and some of the unit being in the trees doesn't cause trouble?
It does. It's going to count for hard cover by the end of the day.
Okay.
Because he's firing through. I agree with you completely. He's firing through a boat ton of stuff.
Yep.
I mean, you're shooting your own supplies.
I think it's a 5 is shock and 6 is
I think
kill.
that's going to be right. It's going to be in hard cover. 5 shock, 6 kills. Yep.
11 dice.
One, two, three, 4, 5. 5 shock.
1 kill.
And 1 kill. It's not going to be good.
There's one lone guy out there laying down. What the?
That's the guy that's dead. It must be. There were no leaders attached to this group, I note.
Nope.
All right, so that's nasty. And I'll pull this guy off the back because there was a kill. I don't know why I have a fence back here. All right. Well, that was an awful lot, but that was an eventful shooting.
Now, here's another question. I'm just asking. If my number 2 leader comes up, who's attached to this formation, he only has 1 order, but can he give the order to reload?
Not to these guys. They're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
They've
curious.
taken all the actions they've got.
Unless I get 4.
Unless you get the 4.
card.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Unless you get the 4 flags. Here we go.
Just asking
Well,
questions.
there's one of them flags. There's 2 of them flags. Don't get 3 flags. You'll be sad. You don't. 4 blue. Francis Marion.
He's back there.
Okay, he's gonna move
All right.
and rolling.
Nice roll.
Right there.
They've got to stop there because that's a change of
They,
phase.
they did.
No, what I'm saying is.
Oh, it
they're-
is?
They're done. Yep. Because you move to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is straight ahead. You can oblique.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay. No problem.
and I assume that you then turn. You turn to the right, you move your inches, and then you turn to the left, so you're facing the right way for when you start the next time.
Okay.
Here we go. Red 2. I don't think you have anything for him to do.
Yeah, no. The only thing he's going to do is take shock off at this point.
Tiffin. Okay, 2 red flags go first. There's nothing. You don't have anything out on the field to order, correct?
Nope.
Okay, so that's the blue flag. You may order 1 unit that did not otherwise get ordered. This does not involve leader activation.
I think the light troops here in the trees and the one guy in the back.
Actually,
everything
the only one that got ordered
They
for
did
him in
not
this
move.
turn was Marion. Everybody else is eligible.
He moved it. Yeah, he used his number 2. I thought.
Nope. Take a look what's out.
Oh no, that was You're right. That was last turn.
Yep.
That's
That's
right.
that's one of the nice things about the chips. You can look at them, right?
Yeah, I like that.
So my skirmishers can move forward, correct?
Yes.
The skirmishers.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's a lot.
Oh, yes.
They're going to go anywhere.
He seems excited.
They're going to go any place they want.
That was
13, yeah.
And
It's 14. It's 14.
Oh, was it really? Am I having a hard time doing math? It was indeed 14. Wow.
okay.
I don't think he's going
Okay,
to...
they rotated. Are they allowed to shoot now?
No. Mm-mm. They used all their actions
Okay.
to move.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
It's only, I thought he was the, oh, status 1. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here we go. Chips back in the bag. Shuffle. Chips. Blue 3.
That's this light troop right here.
Well, that's that. Now, you wanted to know if they can shoot. The answer is yes.
Okay. Let's shoot.
Why?
I'm going to shoot at this.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to shoot at this part of this,
Yeah.
the 63rd foot right there.
They could certainly do that because they're naughty little. They are irregular skirmishers. The only thing they don't have is bayonets. They do get first fire. That's it. Their McCautry is a 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just look. What's the range? I'm assuming it's long range. Yeah, it's long range. It's 12 is short, right? Right, Jim? You know. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, I thought 12 was short.
Just
yeah.
we do have rifled troops, but they're not here. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Yeah, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice for 6, but it is their first shot, so it is 5. They are firing. Nope, they're not firing at any of those things. This is a skirmisher firing at long range, which gives them another bonus. So it's a 4, 5, or 6. So this is 6 dice for 4, 5, 6.
One
Wow.
hit.
Barely a sausage. One guy right there, standing in. The only thing you got going for you, that boy is in the open. So, because you have crossed over past all the stuff, and that is that just a shock?
I think it's a shock. It might be a kill.
That's nope. Only a 6 is kill in sharp practice.
Okay.
So that is a shock. Let me get a marker.
1 point of shock.
Put down more smoke, and he is allowed to reload because he shot and now he is reloaded. Assuming that's what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Next. Red. Blue 1. It's the big man himself. Look at that.
Okay. I'm going to move everybody
Okay.
and hopefully set them up in a formation right there.
We're going to have to clear out.
Now,
you're going to get to the edge of the trees, and these guys are going to have -5 on their movement.
And he's only a 2, so he can only move
that's
2
right,
of
you
these
can only
groups
move 2
into
of
the
them.
third.
That's correct. That's correct. And I knew it. I knew something was wrong. Before we do anything else, Red, you were cheated. Roll 1 more die, please. You had a skirmisher over here. Miss.
No.
I
Okay.
knew there was somebody missing. Okay.
Rolling for the whole group.
Well, you're going to have to roll for... It's not a group. You got to roll for each one individually. So...
Okay, we'll roll for this one first.
Got it. Okay. Because they've got a whole different story than the guy to their right. 6.
No. Come on.
Now we're discussing Leslie
Okay.
Nielsen.
Some people don't want to go.
Yeah, those guys were not enthusiastic. That's what I sensed. So you wanted to go just far enough to be able to clear the trees and be able to shoot away. You can come to the edge of the trees, which is, I'm sure, what you want to do, because that will give you cover, if light. You can shoot out, he can shoot in, but...
Need to put him back in formation. Excuse me.
Here we go. Don't you all look fancy again. All right, that's
And
one.
they would like to shoot.
They can't. They've
Shoot.
spent both their actions moving.
Okay, great for them. Okay.
Who's your second activation?
We're going to go with this group.
Makes sense. Another 2d6.
Stop throwing your troopsies into my line.
5.
I'm moving this guy just to see.
Okay.
That'll work. Yeah, you're going to get yourself into a decent spot, actually. The problem is it's going to be straight across. You might actually be close enough the next activation to snap them into formation.
Okay.
I think you're going to be.
Well, as long as that one unit is in the woods, it's still they
No,
can't.
he's
if they're
he's at the edge. Well, he's at the edge of it. But I
so
think-
well, either
yeah, that's true.
he,
That's true.
yeah, either gets a bonus of the woods or he gets a bonus of formation.
Yeah, that's.
You got to
that's
step
right.
away for a second.
Sure, that's a good point, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Okay, and again, all I'm doing is trying to figure out the finer points. So
No, that's
tell
right.
me if
And-
I'm wrong.
And I think
Okay.
no, I think you're solid. I think you're rock solid. It's
Okay.
and it makes
Okay.
a good deal of sense. I mean, if you want to sit there at the edge of the woods and blaze away group by group, you certainly can do it, and it'll work to a measure. If, on the other hand, you want to take all the advantages of being in a formation, you've got to pay the penalty.
Yeah,
which is to
and I
not
think
be
one
in
of
trees.
yeah, and one of the things and I just learned this here paying attention. He really, by letting that formation be broken up, did not help him. Skulking through the trees did not help him.
I think it depends. I mean, because, for example, you can break into skirmish order and do that. But the fact
But
that
it
you-
allowed me to fire it
yeah,
at
the fact
one
that,
unit.
The fact that you could come out there, pour fire onto him. Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, and that just automatically reduced that formation by a third, basically.
Seems like I'm missing a dude.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so what we were going over is the choice you've got, and you can do it either way because you had enough move to do it, is it's either you appear outside the trees and lose the cover, and therefore you can go into formation, or you stay under the cover of the trees and you don't have the formation. You know, and so it's really up to you. Now, these guys here, for example, would have the rail fence working for them, but these guys here,
Right.
if you want them in formation, they got to come out of cover.
Yeah, they're going to come out of cover.
All right.
Yeah, that's the better, because then you get the formation fire. So
They can snap into formation next turn. Something is wrong with these bases. What have I done? What stupid thing have I done?
speaking of that, when we're done, I have some questions about bases.
Sure.
Jim, I want to ask some questions.
Somebody is wrong, and I don't know who. Anyway, lined up, just like that. Here they come. Here come the Americans.
Okay,
Yes.
and let me ask about this third group.
Yep.
If I don't move them, I can use it to remove shock. Well, he can only move 2 units.
Correct.
So he's done, other than him moving slightly forward,
Mm-hmm.
closer to his men.
Yep. What you're going to want to
Okay.
do, what you're probably going to want to do, this is where Captain John James comes from. At least if he's with these guys, if you move him back, he can move back and start taking shock off one turn at a time.
Because wasn't he? No, he was up with his first group, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in his activation, you can move him back and take the shock off.
Right. Well, he's got to
Except for I
move.
think
He's actually got to move, and then next turn he can
Yeah.
start taking shock off.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that counts as an activation. All right, so we're set. La la. Red flag. Look at you. Red 1. Mercy sakes.
All right. We're going to first of all, we're going to remove that shock.
Okay, that shock is not there anymore.
And we're going to give the order to reload and fire.
Okay, so you're not going to present this time.
No, we're just going to unload. So,
Okay, so now
but
what you're doing is you're going uncontrolled. Is the point?
Yeah. All right. If we reload,
You will be presented for the next time.
Okay, Jeff, to use your own words. Come on, chicken.
oh no. Yeah, and here the reason I'm even hesitating is I'm trying to learn now the fine points of how the game plays, and so I'm trying to play around and see what options I have.
Sure.
I'm very familiar with the uncontrolled volley because I had those stupid Russians. And
yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did.
So, in other words, what you're saying is, yes, you do want to go uncontrolled.
He just wants to go crazy. He wants to go crazy.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think we're
I
just
understand.
gonna. Yeah, I think we're just
Go
gonna. We're just gonna fire.
Uncontrolled.
Fire uncontrolled, and again, I only want to fire because they are not in formation yet. I want to fire at this.
Oh no, you're firing uncontrolled. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. It's 19. Yeah, it's 19. So, and they're in the open now. So,
yeah, they are.
Or part of them. One group is in the open.
Oh, you're gonna hit. You're gonna hit that group and the group behind them in the cover. So, they're gonna split that. All right. So here we go. Here we go.
It should be 5s or 6s because it's long range.
Yeah, I gotta think. Well, no, it's 6 at long range. What's your 5? Because you've lost your controlled volley. You've lost your first fire.
Can I pull one of my chips?
Yeah.
To make it a 5.
Yeah, that actually doesn't that just add dice? Yeah, that adds dice.
I just adds dice. I didn't know if it was in fisticuffs that it added dice, or
yeah, no,
okay.
it adds dice.
All right, I got 19 dice. We'll just see what we get here then. So I need 6s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got the only thing I'm trying.
How is it 19 again?
Hmm?
It is because it's always a good question, always a fair one. It's actually not going to be 19. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Well, they're all in. It's going to be more than.
Yeah, they're all in.
24.
And he gets.
It's 24 plus. It's 27. Yeah, they're all out. It's 27 shots.
Okay, well, and looking for 6s.
Mm-hmm. Four.
Holy cow! 4 hits. 4 6s.
That's exactly statistically right.
Yep.
All right, so that's 2 and 2. Two with. Let's see, what do they got? Cover. It's light cover. That's light cover. 2 with light, 2 with heavy. Which one do you want to do first?
Okay, 2 on the first group.
That's light cover. That's a shock and a kill.
That's a kill.
It's a shock and a kill.
Shock and a kill.
And in the hard.
That was the front group.
Yep.
Got hit. Yeah.
Mhm. And you do have to check. You got to roll a 1d6 for John James to see if he's the guy that's killed. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. This is sharp practice. Because those aren't light troops, you can't. You have to roll under the number unless they're light troops. So it doesn't matter. So it is a guy. You got to take off one of these. I'll let you pick which, Red.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll
Just
grab
grab one.
I'll grab a guy off the back. I wanted to grab a guy off of the back anyway.
That's in the front.
Yeah, I know. Hence my frustration. All right, now 2 on the guys in the back.
Or just push them forward.
Yeah, right.
2 other guys in the back.
Let's kill.
It's another kill. Back here.
Take him. All right, much shooting. You are uncontrolled, but that allows you to reload. So pound, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot. Away you go. All right. Next. Blue 5. Who might Blue 5 be?
He's
He's
back
down
here.
here. James McCauley.
Ah, very good.
And I believe he gets a big fat 2.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes.
Now, if you want to take him this way, you can oblique past it. But if you want to go past this way, it's going to have to be one of those march to the right things.
Yeah, he's going to just go there, right there.
All right.
Oh,
You've just dismissed Macaulay. Said, "Get away, sir."
see, he was originally over here.
Yeah.
So,
I can see where the gap is that he's from. Oh, good.
okay. Cluster up then. And he would be over here.
There we go. All right, that's that. Up. Blue flag.
Ron, I need you in my ear. Get on the chat and
To
get in my ear.
Tiffin. That there are flags out. People have chances to move. Who has the higher force morale at this point?
I do.
He does.
All right, so you go. You get to use your first red flag if you have one. I don't think you do though.
No, I have no
You've
ability.
Never had these guys have never come on. You're right.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
have nothing.
So you have a chance. Go right ahead, red. You've got 2. You can activate 2 men who have not previously gone. So these guys are out. These guys are out. These guys would actually be eligible
These guys
to move. Oh, sorry. Where are you going? Tell me where. Yep, them fellers there.
over here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only unit that's not moved.
Well, but
Okay.
they've not moved.
On
but-
the road, they get no extra.
Correct. You have to be in column to take
On the
them.
road, they get no.
You have to get into a column formation,
Okay.
and I don't think those guys can even assume a formation. Can
Nope.
they? Oh, they could. They could. They could form column if you wanted to. That would cost half their movement to do it. But... Five inches.
And of course, they're going to see how slow they can go.
Well, they hear fire over here, and
They're not
you know
enthused. They're not enthused. Right? They're limited
Yeah.
in their enthusiasm.
They've come to rescue their compatriots, not to take fire.
That's not a poor point.
Now, all I have to do is knock down the fence correctly.
Nope, you got to break his morale.
Oh, okay.
You must break each other's morale. That is the goal of this little exercise. All right.
Okay.
I think that's it.
So that's one movement,
Those.
and that's all he gets.
Correct. 1 move, 2 dice.
Okay.
And so it's 1, 3. Who's your 2? Who's your 2 and your 4? They could. That's your 4.
That
And your 2 is the supernumerary. So he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can't do anything. All right, that's it. Back in the bag. Ships out. Red 3. There he is. I spoke his name and he appears.
All right. Comes in within 6 inches of
That's
this,
affirmative. There's no universe in which you deploy them there, unless you put
Yeah, I
them in the
know.
house.
But that's not going to get me what I want. So, all right. Yeah. Okay. Problem is getting him back around there. All right. Why will that not do?
I mean, he's got to essentially deploy behind them.
Yeah, I want him to deploy 6 inches back here in a line.
Well, your
And I'm
line has
having
to.
trouble.
I mean, as a practical matter, you're going to want to work from the flank back.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's your flank. Keep going. Keep going. Now you got to also scooch in towards the building. More. Because remember the leader. Oh, well, if you want to move the leader behind, that's fine. So then you can pull. Keep going. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. But he's still got to attach to one of the two. And just remember, you've still got that sentry hanging out over there, wondering why he can't go.
Yeah.
Home.
Yeah. Say, a matter of fact, I had those cards. He could have moved.
Yeah.
You didn't
you
think
just
about
roll
that.
the 2d6 to put him back. That's how far
All
he
right.
can go. He's still running.
Takes me a minute to get down here.
Yeah, I bet it does. Oh, that's true. He can run, which is 3 days.
We'll just take the 5.
Yeah. Coming on back.
All right. And that's all we have. So.
All right. Can't imagine I've got much to shoot at. Blue flag. Blue 4. It's back here, yeah? Yep. Marion's up. Very good. Walk, walk, walk. Next. Tiffin. The only one's out is a blue flag. That opens up some sneaky possibilities. Red, I think you're muted.
I am.
There you go.
See, he can shoot.
Yep.
He can shoot.
Yep.
Or he could get some taken off.
No, you cannot take off shock
Let's-
because that would be activating a leader, which you can't do on a flag.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have the sniper shoot.
6 dice, 5 or 6.
Skirmisher shoot over here. 5 or 6.
Two dice, 5 or 6. Oh, sorry, they're in the open, so that's 2 shock. They get their shock back.
Yep.
Suddenly, there are these sniper devils shooting from the open. That's the frustrating thing. They're probably crawling around in the grass a little bit. All right, that was a good use of a flag, I think. They are reloaded. We're ready to go. Shuffle. Chips. Blue flag. Red flag. Blue 5. Back here, Marion. Or sorry, not Marion. Macaulay.
Yep. Oh, he's going to move forward again.
All right. Now it's shaping up into a proper battle. To which these two guys just don't want to go.
Come on, men. Stop lollygagging.
That's what it is. Plain and simple lollygagging, gentlemen. History will record that the Kingstree Regiment did not.
Let's wait until the advance guard, what is it, runs them out of, what is it, runs the British out of ammo and,
Yeah, that's
and doles their
that's
bayonets.
He's hoping desperately
Yeah.
to run them out of. Oh, now they're fine. Let's get them now. Blue 1. That's an opportunity here. So the one thing.
Yeah.
So what you can do here is obviously snap these guys into a formation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the first thing you need to do is snap them into a formation.
Can they do a control?
Yep, I think they're going to go into a formation.
Yeah, and they have.
And what can they do?
They. Oh God Almighty. Well, here's the thing. How many
More
points does he
shots.
got? Okay, this is what they can do. You are fortunate. You're going to have to take this shock off because they cannot
Okay.
form formation if they have any shock.
Okay,
So
shock off.
You do that with 1. With 2, which is not an activation, you just snap them into line.
Yeah, because they're close enough, it doesn't count as an activation.
Exactly.
Now they're in formation.
Right, now they're in formation. And the third, so that second thing didn't count. The third thing you can do is have them shoot. Now the question is, they don't get a controlled volley anyway, so you might now you're just going to have them blaze away?
Yep.
Would have guessed.
That's all they can do because they're poor shots and they're militia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Ooh, and a crashing volley.
yeah,
Yeah.
they can crashing volley. Now they're going to hit these guys right here, which means they're going to maybe throw a little love on the guys next to them, but they're primarily going to hit these guys, depending on how many. So this is their first shot, though. We know that this is 20 men, correct? Nobody has been lost. I should check.
Oh no, he took it. He's
he?
taking hits.
1, 2.
Uh-huh.
I know guys back there did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, he
6,
took a
7,
hit on the
9,
front
10,
guy.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. Their leader is not attached to them, so you don't get to add his bonus. 18. Yep. This is their first volley, which they do get. Well, no, he's going to get some more dice though too. They are poor shots firing, so that cuts them to 16. Yeah, they're down to 16, and it would usually be a 6 at this range, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But I think what you're telling me,
So
Jeff, is because it is their first
First
fire. Yeah, 5 or 6. So we said 16 dice for 5 or 6. Four. That's 2 and 2.
We'll go on the first one here.
Shock.
Add another shock to that. And the second one. Oh, 2 kills.
Oh.
That
Excellent.
hurt. That hurt.
Excellent.
Mercy. That was
The nice thing is
can't
that
undo-
group doesn't have anybody.
Yeah, it doesn't have a leader
Well,
on it. So not from them. Not from them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like the lottery, pulling out the people that aren't going to make it. All right. Good shooting. Good first fire. And you are reloaded. Red 1, right back at you.
Yeah, since I've lost 2.
I'm assuming you're going to...
Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're going to take... yes. We're going to reduce this by 1.
Mm-hmm. Got it. You got 2 left.
Then I'm going to get control of them, and then we're going to do a controlled volley.
Well, they are reloaded, so you would present and fire and leave yourself unloaded. Correct.
Yeah, you know what? Now, well, the controlled volley gets me a +1 on my die roll, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. We'll do the.
Well, that is if you can go up and down the line and I don't know where this came from. Somebody duplicated it. That's if you can run up and down the line and get their attention. Uncontrolled troops, they are regulars. They will obey you on a 3 to a 6.
On 1 die?
1 die. They do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
So you're going to present and fire. I know that to be true. Because you said so. Give me my smoke. These guys are now unloaded. Let's count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, minus, oh no, 26 is not him, 25, minus 1, 24 for the shock. So 24.
Plus my 3 leader.
I included him. You would have 24 if you had everybody. You're minus 1.
I should be at 25.
No, you'd be
because
at
I was
20,
at 20.
If you were at full strength, you'd be at 24 plus your leader 27, but you're minus 2 for the dead and 1 for this. You're at 24.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so 24.
Yeah, and are you aiming? Well, no. Now these guys are in a formation, so they're going to just spread that love between the two of them. So 24,
well, 5s or 6s.
24 dice for 5 and 6. Yeah. Good gravy. Those skirmishers almost feel disrespected. Oh mercy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes it easy. 5 and 5. These guys get light cover. These guys not so much.
So the guys in the open, it's 3 4s and 3, 4, 5.
Shock, 6 kills. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one you
5
want
over
first?
here.
Do the.
Over here.
Okay, that's in the open.
The guys in the open.
Wow. Man, you can roll the count.
Nice round.
That right there.
Good. Yeah, he's been rolling low all night. So
Yeah, he got a bunch of guys killed. Anyway.
Second group.
Yep. 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills.
That's not gonna be as good.
There's
2 shock and a kill.
Yeah.
2 shock and a kill on the other one. Yeah.
And unfortunately, nope. Once again, it's only 1 kill, so we don't have to check for a leader. But you do have to take somebody off. We'll take somebody right off the back, and he's gone. All right, that was the firing. There was a strong exchange of opinions. Blue 2. I think that's the
That's a supernumerary.
Yep, which is good.
But he can-
'cause he can take one shock off.
Let's take one shock off.
That's all he can do, unfortunately, because he is just a status 1 leader. But one shock goes down from
He's
2
done.
to 1. There you go. All right. He's done his bit. That's what he does.
Let me ask a question.
Mhm.
The last time this back unit also took fire, did that not happen this time?
Oh.
I'm just asking.
no.
I don't want
to. I gotta see how that works. You're right. They
But
do.
yeah, we already adjudicated. But
I don't know. But no, that's a valid point because they're close enough. Yeah, that.
Well, I don't want to go and read.
Yeah, that should have been shared hits. Just to be clear, that should have
Okay.
been. Actually, he may
Okay.
want to because that allows him to share out these hits. But I'll actually leave it up to you, Red. You want to do it that way? Go back and re-roll, or do you just want to leave it as is? The point he's making is these.
I will go back and re-roll.
Okay, so it's a total of 10, 3, 3, 3. Somebody has to get an extra, but the majority of you are in cover, so you get to say who gets the extra, Red.
Okay. We'll give this guy the extra.
I'm sorry, which guy?
So we're going to go this guy in the rear.
Okay, he's gonna take. Okay,
The
he's
guy
gonna-
shot up. Excuse me.
okay, so we're gonna get rid of this because that came with the last round anyway.
And
he gets
okay, you
one
need
guy
to
back.
add a
A
guy.
body
Yep.
back.
Yep, he gets a
Right
body
back.
back.
It's a body man.
So now it's 3, 3,
3,
and that's
3, 4.
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
Okay.
who's doing it
We're going to go
first?
this guy. We're going to go from left to right and then rear.
Got it.
Okay,
So
so the
that's
guy in the
first.
open.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
of
shock,
course.
a
Yeah.
shock and kill.
Yep. Worked out a little to the worse, unfortunately. Let me put a shock on him real quick.
So, wait, let me ask this question
Mhm.
while you're doing this. Okay, just so I know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a kill, you automatically get a shot, correct?
No.
No.
It's either or. You got one shock and one kill because you're in the open. That 3 is a shock.
Oh, okay. So the 3 is a shock, okay. The next guy over?
Now it's a 4, 5, or 6.
Right. That's one kill. Same as last
One
time,
kill.
but you didn't get the
Okay.
shock.
Yep.
Now in the back, it's 4 dice, and that's also cover. Light cover.
Yes.
A 4, 5, or 6.
Which, like 4 6s.
Oh boy.
Oh, 6s, of course.
Now that's the first.
And a shock.
Do you have a leader? Yes, you do. You've kept him away. He's not been attached to anybody, correct?
He's not.
Yeah, I thought so. You've been keeping him separate. I have noticed, but that's still 2 dead. Oh dear.
Yeah, and he's got 5 shock. He's beginning to get that
Yeah.
back group is beginning to get
That group
ammunition.
is thinking about going elsewhere. But that was a great question for that. That was a good example of how
Yeah,
best to do it.
I didn't want to do any re-rolling. I just
Yeah,
again
no.
I'm trying to learn how this plays.
And it's 4 inches back is the distance. Blue flag came out. A blue 3. Blue 3.
That's the light guys over here, the skirmishers.
You know what they're doing. I assume. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, he's a.
It's 6 dice. If he
Oh,
goes,
they
actually,
gotta shoot.
yeah, he can add. So that's actually 7 dice. That's 7 dice for 5 or 6.
Okay. Can I also use the flags to boost their
Number of
shots?
dice. You sure can.
Yeah.
You sure
Okay.
can.
We
Each
will do
flag,
that this
each
turn.
flag you throw in is an extra die.
Yeah, we're gonna throw in the 2 extra flags
2 extra. Whoa.
at this time.
Man pushes his chips on the table. I like it. They-
That's good use. I like that he's doing it.
So
9
so
dice
I
for
go
5 or 6.
from 2.
Usually.
Oh,
it's-
plus my leader.
Yep. 9 dice for 5 or 6.
Oh. Are you?
Two. 1 and 1. Oh.
Kill?
A dead.
Yes. 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 Yes.
A dead.
And
shock.
nothing.
That's shock.
Oh, it's shock. Yes.
You're in the
Yep.
And you are not uncontrolled. I take this away. Okay. Very good. I tell you, those skirmishers are doing a lot of the damage.
Yes.
They're out there picking off guys left and right. Blue flag. Tiffin. Same flags. I believe the British still have the higher force morale, so you would get the opportunity to go. Yes, and I think you'll want to. You may activate the Prince of Wales American Regiment.
Yes, we're going to move to this fence line and line up so that we can fire on these
As
guys.
best you may.
And we're going to pick up this guy as we go.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I think, yeah, we use both dice. Well, yeah, we use both dice.
Yeah, I don't know how you're. I guess you'd have to show me. But... That's a good roll.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just want to line up on this fence line right here.
You spoke.
Okay.
So, I mean, but more like this, yeah. Because you can.
Yeah, I want to be able to fire down. I want to be able to fire at my enemy there. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure that you're not going to need to go a little farther then, which isn't the worst, to get to that angle. Because you're going to need to be there.
Okay, I've got the movement.
I think you do.
Firing through prisoners. Geneva will not be happy.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, hopefully those prisoners are smart enough to know they got to get out of there.
Well, this is technically a civil war, so it is not
True.
under any conventions at all.
Just checking. Obliquing. Yeah, I can turn you to.
Well, I
can turn you to.
Can't they be over? Can't they be over
Oh,
here?
you want to go even? Do they have a shot from there? They can be. I don't know if they've got a shot from there. Let's have a look. Nope. You got nothing. You got to get wide of them. That's why I was moving them there.
I can't angle back a little bit there,
Nope.
and
Then you're gonna shoot your own guys.
oh, yeah, you're right. All right, well, move everybody down then.
Yeah, what happens
that we
is,
can get...
well, no, I mean, these guys, somebody's got to go wide no matter what. You're going to come up short. These guys are going to be here. These guys are going to be here. So you're not going to be able to shoot at the start of the turn, is the point. These guys
I can fire one group, though.
That group can, yeah. And then that group can get right.
And but I'm still as a formation. Right?
Nope.
The more important, all right, more important, I want to be as a formation.
Okay, well, in that case, what you got to do is the oldest school of oldest schools, which is march and wheel. And wheeling is expensive.
Yeah, you're right. We're close enough that they'll automatically.
Yeah, they'll snap in. It takes a little bit more time.
Okay, how come he was allowed to change direction?
You're allowed
when he did that, he obliqued?
You get one facing change at the beginning and one facing change at the end.
Ah, okay. So my sidestep counts as both things.
Exactly.
I understand.
Exactly.
Because that's a turn. We didn't do it. We
imagined it happened.
Basically, my troops moving flying out. Okay, I understand.
Yep. And that's why he can't. And that's why he can't form a formation. You can try to wheel that, but that's expensive and it'll take you a day. The best way to do it is to break them in two groups, have them run next turn, and you'll be in good shape. Besides, you're doing this, remember, on a flag.
Yep.
So that's that for the Brits. Americans, did you have anything?
I fire here. Oh no, I used both dice.
Yeah,
Nope.
You can't fire.
Yep. Nope.
They all fired. They fired. They rallied shock. Oh, either 4 or 5 not go. 4 can go. Marion's little group.
We're gonna move him. We're gonna move him forward again. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shock is evil. D-Day, I sent you a friend request.
Oh, you go over there.
You did not respond it. To it. I need a preposition. Oh, dude, no problem. I just got your message. I got whapped by snow, huh? Yeesh.
Okay. And I'm just gonna.
It's one flag each.
I don't think I have a shot here.
You couldn't. You rolled.
You don't have a shot anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting close, but you use both your activations to move. Here we go. Blue 4. Well, blue 4. How about now?
Let's see. We're gonna move it forward, and no, we're just out.
Yeah,
correct?
that's out of range.
But if you use both
So
dice,
if he-
Yeah, if you use.
you
both
only get to
dice.
use one dice.
But you can roll one die, see what you get, and then decide if you want to roll the other one.
Okay, let's roll one just to see what happens.
Ooh, something happened.
Back.
You're going to want to pivot them just a little bit so they're facing the right way, which you can legitimately do. Give me a second. There we go. That's legit.
Okay.
How about now? Nope.
Just a hair over.
Just out.
Just out.
Okay.
So you want to use your other die to move them?
You didn't put these extra chips back in the bag
Oh, mercy.
last turn.
Bad monkey.
Yeah, I don't want to cheat. I've had that happen.
You
So.
had that happen. It's not a cheat. It was an inadvertence.
Yes, I think I do when you use that extra die.
All right. It's not cheating. 5 inches. This is an interesting fight. I like it.
Took for stinking ever to get trips on the board.
Yeah. Well, he was skulking. There was much skulking that happened.
Well, that's what you get with a chip ran game. You know, it's random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I like it. I
I use both dice. I can't shoot. Okay, so okay.
Yeah.
Even though
And-
I'm most likely in range now.
I like the flavor of this, and I watching the World War II game yesterday. Chain of Command. It just was not as interesting. This is a much more interesting set.
Interesting, because they're
Oh.
they're actually very similar.
Yeah, I know. That's what that was intrigued me. I'm like, I think if I'm going to play two fat lardies, I'm going to play Sharp Practice.
There you go.
All right, so
Red 1.
I'm going to yes, I'm going to reduce my shock by 1.
Done.
And we're going to reload and fire.
Okay, so you're going uncontrolled at that point.
Yeah, because I have to. That's
All right, just
I've got no
making
option.
sure you're
so.
doing what you're doing.
As a matter of fact, I can reduce that shock altogether
No,
if I do
no,
that.
you can if you order them
I have 3.
right, and there was a 2 over here. I got rid of it. You can only get rid of 1 more.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. There. All right. That works for me. You're right.
Which one do you want to get rid of?
Okay. Yeah, you did it. You did it.
Well, I only got
So
rid
then-
of 1.
so
you,
we'll
you can get rid of another.
Oh, okay. Then get rid of the other one.
Which one?
And then I can still fire. Give the order to fire, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But which one do you want
Okay,
to?
yeah.
Which one do you want to get rid of? You got two.
Oh, let's do the one on the end here.
All right, done. All right, so you've reloaded and fired. Actually, that's going to leave you. That is going to
Unloaded.
Yeah, it's going to leave you unloaded again.
Yep.
Persistently unloaded.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this leader over here,
Mm-hmm.
he's obviously attached.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't he have suffered the consequences when that 6-2 double hit thing happened?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, when I took a hit, there was a chance I got killed or injured.
No, that was over here.
No, there was one guy killed off
Yeah,
this end.
one
Yeah,
guy- Oh, and he's a skirmisher. You are quite correct. I forgot. That's a skirmish dude.
that was skirmish fire. Yeah.
1d6. How does Carlton Mellows feel about that?
Not happy.
Very
Always happy.
badly. Ooh. Well, that was a
I thought it was
where
a
does
6.
it-
no. You have to roll.
I thought
You have to roll the number or less. And in this case, with skirmish, no, that's a kill. He is injured.
All right, then give me my guy back.
I will, but I got to figure out what happens to him first.
Oh, okay.
1d6. He is not. He is.
I'm an old Empire player. You never attach leaders.
Well, you
Never.
have to sometimes in this game to get rid of that shock
Yeah.
and stuff. He has suffered a light wound. His status is reduced by 1. So he is now, I believe, a status 0 leader. Which means he can
Yeah, I
only
have
be
to-
used with a card.
Activated if I use a flag. Yep.
Well, he can be activated, but he can't do anything, which is that when that
Yeah.
2 comes out, you got to play a card to get him to do anything. In addition, that is a bad thing.
Hang on. Make sure I get my
I will.
shooter back.
I will, but not
Okay.
right now. Right now, we're
Okay.
going to check a status. 1 leader has been wounded. 1 and 2, no effect. 3 to 6, you lose a point.
One die.
1 die. You lose a point from your force morale.
All right, let's move our baby down so we're
Nah.
equal more around now.
You got this leader is here. I got to get a wound marker. I've seen them. They're very nice. I'm just going to flip them upside down. Actually, no, we don't even have to because we know he's been demerited. But as you correctly say, look at that. Poof, he appears. He returns to duty. And I really should do this. Because
Now, is there a way to get him
nope, not
back
from a
to
wound.
full strength?
Not from a wound.
Okay. Okay. Again, just asking
Yes.
questions.
Yes. No, I fully understand. Separating guys just so because I don't have colored bases. I know that's a deficiency.
All right, so let's
back to it.
count me up and
Yeah, you're just firing away. You're blazing away. I was going for when I was interrupted by the correct statement that we needed to do that, I was going for the uncontrolled marker. Uncontrolled.
I believe I'm 24.
8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14, 22. You are cheating yourself by 1. You are 25 because you don't have the shock. 25.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
25
25
straight,
it is.
Straight as a bowling ball. 3 groups right there.
Need sixes. Need sixes.
3.
3 sixes.
1, 1, and 1. Figure we'll go the same way as last time. No, sorry, Reddit. It's 3 groups.
What's a shock?
It's 1, 1, and 1.
We'll do it the same way we did.
Figured.
Oh, okay. My mistake. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries.
Here we go. Guy on the left, just like last time.
Yep. Shock.
That's a 4. That's a shock. Next guy over.
Mhm.
Nothing.
Nothing. In the back.
Guy in the rear. That's
Shock.
shock.
So how's he looking?
Oh, he's bad. 1,
What
2.
are his numbers?
He's awful.
1, 2, 3,
2,
4, 5,
3,
6, 7.
4, 5.
He's 2 away. He's 2 away from thinking very, very differently about life as he knows it. But that was the shot. Very good. That was 1 shooting. Tiffin. Only thing on the field is a red flag. I bet I know what you'd like to do.
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, I think I'm gonna use one move to turn and the other turn to fire.
Well, here's the thing.
Or the other.
You can't, or this isn't a formation. The
Oh,
commander
that's
is
right.
not activated. All you can do is move this guy and fire this guy. Bearing in mind, you're giving up your first fire at that point.
Yeah, but they're a threat to me.
All right, then you roll. Now, I do have to look. What's the effect on fire if you move? Firing adjustments. Is there none? Because I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident you can just roll the... Oh, you may not be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't even do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't.
Why? Talk me through it. Why? So I understand why.
I don't think you can move and fire. I think it's that simple. Fortunately, we haven't done
Okay.
it. But I think if you move, you can't fire.
Okay.
Let me verify that. But everybody's got their rule books. We've all got their rule books. We'll move one. Action, spend,
One
and moving.
sheet.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Then you would. That's right. You would just spend a single. That's it. You take one action, but then you've got one action left. So you can't, for example, present. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So one.
So I
action
could
to
fire
move,
uncontrolled. I could turn, fire, and fire uncontrolled.
and you can't reload.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. Let me see if I can figure out how.
You're gonna have to roll for one thing.
Oh.
I tell you what. How about
Yeah.
I move the figs from now on? I don't know why you guys.
That works for me.
Why you guys got
That works for me. All right.
You tell me what to do. I do.
So I move. Yeah. So I need to roll one die,
One die.
which I'm just basically turning. I mean, it's not a big. Basically changing my facing.
Uh-huh. Well, actually, now that you've said that, let's keep that 6 because I think there it is, changing facing. Yeah. Units changing their facing when stationary use an action. Using moving, so if you turn, it's interesting. If you want to turn and face this way and move that way, that's for free. It's when you're stationary that it costs you.
Yeah, that's why I was assuming that.
Yeah, so you want to just turn this way.
Yep.
And head at him 6 inches. About that look right?
Well, no, the idea was no. Again, the idea was what I wanted to do was move just close enough to unload on them.
That's no such thing. It's 6 inches or nothing at that point. There's no such thing as just close enough. You have no idea what that is.
That's true. All right.
That's that blade of grass thing. I moved to that blade of
Okay,
grass.
then I don't want to move them. I'll just turn them, and that's it.
That takes an action.
That was
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
That's fine.
And I think we already no. He moves, so I may be in range anyhow. Okay. Yeah, we are. Okay, so I don't even have to move. So okay, so I just wanted to spend the action. Okay.
So your turn to shoot. Got it.
Yep.
You're unloaded, and you're uncontrolled.
Yep. So there's 8 guys, and so there's 8 guys. 5s or 6s because it's
The
first
only
fire.
thing you're going to get is your first fire, yeah. Just checking.
Did I do that right?
Yeah, and interestingly enough, you at no point, this is it, this is your only chance to do a controlled volley. So you won't be able to in the future.
So yeah, because I don't have a leader, I can't do controlled volley.
No, it's
doesn't matter.
these troops are of a quality that they can only controlled volley on their first volley.
Yeah. And yeah.
So they're firing, they're
It's
blaming
all right.
away uncontrolled over at these guys here.
5s or 6s.
Yeah. 3 hits.
Okay. 3 hits, I'll take it.
They're all in the open, so 3 dice.
3s are better.
Nothing.
Oh, come on. Oh, good Lord.
There's,
All right.
That was a nothing.
All that work to get nothing.
Yeah, and that was it. That was the flag.
I was Velker before Velker was Velker.
Better to be lucky than good.
Oh,
Better to be lucky than good.
Send me lucky generals. No kidding. Red flag.
No. I think it's good and luck.
There you go.
Because good generals make their own luck.
There you go. That's what they
No
tell you.
ego there, Red. No ego there.
That's what they'll tell you anyway. That's what they'll tell you. Blue 1.
Well, if you're going to throw excursions, you're going to get them back.
Blue 1. Who dat?
This guy right here.
Yeah. That's
Oh, yeah. Okay.
status 2.
He's going to activate these 2 guys to shoot.
Well, they're a formation, so he just yells at them and says, "Shoot." That's no problem.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, and he's not attached to anybody, so he can't take the shock off.
Nope.
So.
Nope.
Okay, and so they've already fired their first fire, and okay, this will be an uncontrolled volley. Okay.
Yeah. That's all they do.
Yeah.
1, 2,
They're militia. They're poor shots. So that's all they're going to do is blast away
6,
poorly.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He is not attached to them, so he is not adding his
And
bonus.
neither is Jamesy Boy.
Right.
He's just
They're-
observing.
He's hanging back, so there's no shock being removed, and he can't add his bonus. 15, 14 for 6.
Okay. Here we go.
3.
3
3
6s.
is the number. 2 and 1. How do you want to do it?
We'll put 2 on this, the first group, and 1 on the other. So.
Got it.
Good
Wow.
Lord, 2 kills.
Wow. Well, now you actually do have to roll again for Mellows, though he be wounded. That's 2. If you roll a 1, he's dead, or he's hit again.
No.
All right,
Nope.
so that's 2 guys we got to pick off of here.
Mhm.
Plink.
And 1 for that center unit, and a 3.
That's a
I'm in
shot.
the open, so I take another shot. Okay.
Whew. Quite the shot from our rebel friends. 1, 3.
Yeah, we're going to add insult. The skirmishers are going to shoot again over here.
Insult to injury, no doubt. 7 for 5 or 6.
Seven. Oops. Sure over clicky here.
2 hits. 1 and 1. Oh no, they get to aim. Oh no, but it's still shared fire. It's still shared, so it's 1 and 1.
Put a shock on that end unit, and a kill on the center
My
unit.
Goodness. No leaders there. Center is down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I'm gonna run back in the house and get a beer. Red 1. Speaking of right back at you.
All right, we're just gonna fire uncontrolled. We're gonna take
Yeah, I was gonna say.
two shock off that center unit.
Take both off? Okay. 'Cause you got the 1 on the end too. It doesn't matter. It gets you down to no modifier. So he's a 3. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have a blue flag. I can interrupt him.
No. The only way you can interrupt is if you
Okay.
had 3 blue flags.
Okay.
Then that gives you the power of interruption. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 22. 22 for 6. Three.
3 6s.
Same drill. 1, 1, and 1.
Once again, from left to right,
Very
and
good.
then rear.
Mhm.
Iron.
That is
That's a shot.
Chalk.
Uh-huh.
Excuse
And 2
me.
with light cover. Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
There's one in the back.
Gun rear.
This is the interesting one. Nothing.
Good rolling.
Yeah, a lot of blasting and not a lot of hitting. Oh, blue 4. Back here.
Blue 4.
These fellas there.
Blue 4. Okay. Now, since he's a status 3 leader, he can, let's see, fire, reload, and fire again, correct?
No, he has 3 leader actions. Units only get 2.
Okay.
So in their case, what
Okay.
they have to do is fire and reload. They do get first fire. They could do a controlled volley for their very first shot. They can present and fire, which would leave them reloaded. At which point, then they go
They're
unloaded.
unloaded.
That will leave them unloaded or loaded?
It would leave them unloaded.
No.
Okay. All right. Very good. So then they're just going to shoot. So it's going to be, and also remember, you do have these. Do you have any? Yeah, you have at least 1 chip out there if you are inclined to use it. He throws his 3.
I will.
All right. He throws a 3 in there. That obviously is 10 fellas. 13 plus a chip, which is 14. Usually it would be a 6. This is their first fire, though, so it's a 5. That's 13 dice for 5 or 6.
13. Okay.
5 dice. 5 hits right there in the open. Roll it.
Now, does that go back into the?
It's going to go back here. So it is red. That's 5, 3, and 2. They're in the open. You get to choose the split.
Okay. What is it?
3 and 2.
That even counts for the leader that's attached to the rear of that rear formation, correct?
If this unit here, the one in the back that he's attached to, takes 2 casualties or more, Rampton Rigsdale has to check.
Let's put the majority in the rear
Mm-hmm.
and the minority in the front.
2 in the front.
Three on the back.
Got to play games.
There you go. Ouch.
2
2 shock and
2
kill.
shock and a kill.
Not enough to threaten Rampton Rigsdale, he of the best game, but that still is 2 shock. And now 2 in the front. 1 shock.
Shock and that's it.
Yeah. pretty good shooting, and you're reloaded.
Yes.
Blue flag. Blue 5. Further back down the road.
Oh, we're gonna roll for him. He's got to move. I believe if I make him run for 3 dice, he has to take 1 point of shock. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
However, he's a status 1 leader, so he can't. I was going to say, if he were a status 2 leader, he could take that point of shock off immediately. But he can't.
He can't do that.
Correct, because he's only a status 1.
Well, we're only going to go. Oh.
You can go 2 and see if you like it.
Yeah, I think I will divide the dice up and go 2 and see what happens. I didn't know you could do that with this game.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you can't.
I
Yes,
saw
I
Richard
do.
Clark do it on TV. So it must not be a lie.
Okay.
Truthfully, I don't know what the net harm is in doing any such thing. I think it's kind of like pre-measuring in a lot of cases. I tend not to like games that don't allow pre-measuring. Unless it's Fletcher Pratt.
I hate games that pre-measure.
Wow, really? Yeah, I can't abide.
Oh, yeah.
I can't abide.
Oh, no.
Interesting.
No. Pre-measuring, because basically my whole idea behind that is that you're trying to set something up. If you're allowed to pre-measure, and also I've known some guys that would game the way they pre-measure.
Oh yeah. No,
they would be.
There's no doubt it can become tedious. If you do that, I won't play with you. Problem solved.
Oh yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you sit there,
hey, well,
if you sit there and fuss with a ruler for 2 hours before you make a move, we're not a lot of point.
Oh no. What is it? Basically, it would be guys that would be measuring. They hold the end of the ruler over their side of the thing.
Yeah.
They were measuring to your front line, and then they'd have an 18-inch ruler, of course. And then they would go. So if you're going, you'd go for the front of your troops, and it would hang over. And of course, well, oh yeah, those guys in the rear back there. Okay, yeah. No. Yeah, I've seen too much of that.
No, I agree.
Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah, you're good. Cool. Next one. Don't pull out any smoke markers. Pull out chips, Jim. Red flag. Blue flag. Tiffin. Most flags, you did spend one. I didn't put it to the side as I should.
Yes, I did.
So that leaves us with 2 and 2, which I think means the British have the advantage because they have the higher.
No, we're equal morale now.
Oh, equal. So, well, actually, Jeff, do you have anybody? Yeah, I suppose you might want to activate those fellas. So please roll 1d6. High roll gets to use their card first.
Yeah, both of these. Neither one of these activated last turn.
So then roll 1d6. Yeah, you're right. All right, so
I got him.
Yeah, you did. Who do you want to do? Who do you got, actually? You got one. Only your 2 can go. Everybody else was activated. So he's not attached to anybody, so there's nothing he can do. Okay, that's it.
I can wait.
No,
No, he's a status 1 guy. Can't do anything. Other than attach these guys in the rear and take some shock off later.
If he attaches to them, he can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but also risk his life.
It does. That's there you have it.
Nope, I'm going to go with my Empire rule. Never attach leaders.
Never attach the leader. I get it. All right, Jeff.
Nope,
the field is yours. You got 2 flags.
All right. Well, we're going to fire both these groups, I think.
All right, these guys going to go. Which one do you want first? It's up to you.
And yeah, we're going to fire this. And we can.
I'll be right back.
because we have to reload. Okay, so we're gonna have to fire or
Yep.
stand where we are.
Mhm.
Okay, so
8.
we're gonna fire these guys.
8 for 6.
8 for 6. Okay,
That's easy.
and yeah.
1.
I have a hit.
I know that Red said he had to excuse himself briefly. It is? Is that true?
What?
Oh, yeah.
No.
You take double shock. That's a flank hit.
Oh,
Makes sense.
all right. So he's got one hit over here. Let's fire these guys straight
Yeah.
forward into the.
Straightforward over there to those fellas. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Nope, there you are. You got
Oh.
he got one. Let me point out something that the our wonderful friends, as you often do yourself when you call in, pointed out. This unit was struck in flank by your fire, so it took double shock.
Yep.
Ah,
So yeah, it was.
didn't catch that. Sorry.
No. That's yeah. It's I certainly should have myself, but he did inflict one hit on your King's Tree regiment. So if you'd please roll one die to see the effect of that hit. Nothing.
No.
Not even shock. Okay.
As my friend Doug would say,
So
not even a sausage. Okay.
So 7 and that 4 takes it down to 3. that how that
No,
works?
it takes it down to 5. Takes it to 5. It's halved.
Okay.
So it's 5 over here on those boys. Yeah, they're blazing away. So
All right, so
5 dice for 6. Oh no, this is their first shot. This is their first shot.
Yep.
So it's for 5 or 6. Ooh, 3 very nice hits. 3 hits. So it's going to be between. Ooh, I think it's still going to be 1, 1, and 1 because they're all close enough. Yep. It's going to be
Okay.
Would that
We'll
would
go.
1, 1, and 1. Everybody getting cover this time.
Okay, we're gonna do it the same way.
Yep.
Left to right.
Dig it.
First one.
Ouch.
That's a kill.
Mhm.
Right one.
That is a.
That's a shock.
That's a shock.
Oh wait, is it a shock? Oh yeah, it's
Yes, it's
4,
light- it's
5,
light
6.
cover, yeah.
and
4,
when
5
they're in
is-
light cover.
4 or 5
Okay.
shock, 6 kills. And in the back.
Guy in the rear.
That's a shock. Oh no, he's got cover. Never mind.
They're in trouble.
Yep. Yeah, he's got cover.
That was cover. That's still. Yeah, they're in trouble, but he's didn't take it from that. All right, so those guys just fired and reloaded, so they're fine. That's it. Jeff, did you have any? Yeah, and you did both guys, so that was your 2 flags.
Yep.
I remember to put the blue flag back this time. Haha. Red flag. Red 3. Supernumerary, or is this dude? That's this dude.
Yeah, it's this guy.
That is, I really should not forget Rampton Rigsdale.
And he's just going to give 2 orders because it's not a formation, so he
Right.
has to order each one.
Yep.
So-
Shoot.
Shoot and shoot.
All right. Which one do you want?
So 8 guys on them,
Yep.
needing 6s.
Yep. Two.
2 hits.
Rolling.
Shock.
1 shock.
For some reason, Rampton Rigsdale's men can't see those guys. That's what I must conclude.
It's all the smoke.
And
It must be.
5 dice for the need 6s on the other one.
2.
Oh.
So that's 1 and 1. I think it's going to be straight back.
Oh,
Honestly.
okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be 1 to the front and 1 to the back. Shock.
Shock.
And 1 to the back.
Front guy.
Back dude. Shock.
Yep. He's in big trouble.
Where does that leave?
He's militia. He's going to run.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, he is going to run. That is enough because he does not have any leaders attached. He is now going to take a step back. That's going to force his withdrawal. Militia withdraws. Involuntary militia. They go back 3 inches for every point, so they must pull back 3 inches away from the fire, so it's kind of over this way. I can.
That fire was coming from here, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of this way. Just scooch them.
That's fine.
And now we are going to ask you. That's a bad thing. So let's take a look at the bad things happen table. And group obliged to withdraw. 1 to 3, no effect. 4 to 6, cost you a point of morale.
Okay. Rolling.
Morale.
Oh. Yep. So go down to
8.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was not desultory. I don't think we could call that desultory. That was effective fire, and those guys obviously reloaded. Here we go. Blue flag. Red flag. Blue 3.
Those stupid skirmishers.
You have a
Of
bad
course they're going to fire again.
You have a bad relationship, my friend, with sharpshooters. You really do.
Yes.
7 for
My
And since I have a flag.
My Cossacks did really enjoy running over top of
Yeah,
some of
I
them.
know. You're gonna throw in a flag.
Yes, I am.
That's 8.
I'll be right back.
8 for 5 or 6.
All right.
2. 1 and 1.
All right. That's a shock
Skirmishers are complaining. Can't see him through the smoke.
I'm telling you.
and a shock.
Well, but we're seeing it. And one of the things I love about this rule set, God bless Robert standing back there. What's he doing half the time? Getting the shock off these guys. They'd be in a bad spot if he weren't there. All right. Next. Scooch the chips. Red flag. Ooh, that is 3 red flags. That would authorize an interrupt. Ooh, a Tiffin. Only one that's got any is red, so it's you. Jeff, you're up.
Yep.
Obviously, 3 has gone, so it's pretty much these guys.
Yep.
That is
And we'll throw in the.
Go ahead. You can't.
Well,
You can't use the flags.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
You
Can't
can
use
only
flags. Just fire.
You get your fire, which is fair
Yep.
enough. So what are we left with? We don't get the leader. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, minus 1, 18 dice for 6s. Two.
6.
2.
There's an odd one here.
1 and 1.
So it's actually, is he even in range anymore? No.
Yeah, that back one
he's
isn't in
gone.
range
He's
anymore.
gone. So it's
So it's 1 and 1.
Same drill, I guess.
Left guy.
Sure thing.
There we go. Left guy.
Dead.
That's a kill.
Ooh.
Another man of the King's Tree Regiment down. And on the right. Shock.
Shock.
Shooting, gents. And their fire continues. I think that's it.
Yep.
Blue flag in first. Shuffling. Flag. Oh, that's what I said. Blue flag. Blue 4. Back here on the road. Oh, there you go.
Let's see. He's a 3 action guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to fire into them again.
All right, using his. Well, these guys are shooting, so he can't do anything. But I suppose we should mark them with an uncontrolled. In order for them to do anything other, he'd have to get them back under control. So we'll just mark them so we remember. But that's okay because he's the one that's slapping him around. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 3
Plus the flag.
plus a flag. The 10 plus 3 plus a flag. So 14. It's not
14.
that hard, Jim. 6. 14
Need
for
sixes.
6. 14 for 6.
The shock
No,
doesn't take me down one.
only 2. Only if you have 2 shock.
Okay.
And then it's halved.
Or 2. No, not 15. 14. Yeah.
2. 1 and 1.
On the front unit first.
Cool.
Nothing. On the back unit.
In the flank.
That's double
And
shot.
he does take. Yep.
That's troubling.
Yeah, we're gonna have to spend some points to deal with that.
You can, by the way, he has.
because we know we used it.
You've spent 1 action. He has 2 others. He can get rid of that shock. I'm assuming he's attached because that's how he was able to do that. Or are you not attaching him?
He's been attached.
Okay, that's what I thought. So he can.
Yeah, he'll take that shock off.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Good. Rolling right along. Blue 3. That is due
I
back.
hate those skirmishers.
Is that him again?
Skirmishers.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's the skirmishers.
Yeah,
That's 7 for 5.
of course we know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they don't see any reason not to. 7 for 5 or 6.
What was that again?
7
Me?
for 5 or 6.
Oh.
Two, 1 and 1.
Wait, isn't that aim fire? I can decide where they go.
He's in a formation.
Shock.
Now. He's in a formation.
Shock on the in run.
Okay.
Shock on the in one.
Yep.
And shock on the middle one.
You can pick a group. You can pick a group if there's multiple groups in front of you, but if it's a formation, it's got to be spread one way or the other. It's one of the many advantages of formations. All right. Blue flag. Man, blue's on a run. Blue 1.
We're gonna shoot at the same target with the king's tree.
Yep.
regiment.
He's leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Am I right? 14 minus 3, 11. 11 for 5 or 6.
No, for
we're gonna add
five
the
or
flag
for
to that.
sixes.
Oh, 11 for
For
6. I'm
sixes.
sorry. 11 for 6. You're
So
gonna pitch that flag in there?
Yep.
12 for 6. 12 for 6. One. It's up to it's up to you, Red, where you want it to go. It's gotta be this guy or this guy. The 3 or the 2.
Let's go on the 3 guy.
Alright, Jeff? Nothing.
Nothing.
Those guys are running out of powder is my guess, but I don't know. Well, there aren't too many blue chips left, so... Red flag. Red 1.
I'm gonna unload on them. But before we do that, I want to reduce
Yep.
the shock on this end by
Take both.
2.
Yeah. Yep. 8. 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 22. 21. 21 for 6. One, two,
Take
three,
5
4,
sixes.
5. All right, now it's even Steven as to who's in cover and who is not. Please roll a die, both of you, to determine who gets to pick.
No, one of them is one is in open. One is
That's fine, but you've got an odd number
okay.
of things, so somebody has to choose. And right now, it's both. This one's in cover and this one's not. So usually, it's where the majority is, and the majority was in cover. But with these guys now gone, we got to roll a die to determine who gets to pick.
3. So what does that mean?
I got to wait for Red to roll.
Oh.
He gets to pick. So it's 3 and 2. Where do you want the 3? Imagine.
The majority of the guys are over here.
Yeah, those are the guys in cover.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So
All right, 3 dice on that.
Where you want to do the same way? So 3 on no cover, or sorry, 2 on no cover.
2 on no cover.
2 no cover. 2 shock.
2 shock. That's
They
getting
are
them in.
just about to go. Just about to go. But not yet. 3 cover. Nothing.
Nothing.
That was well done. But them fellas is about to go too. All right. Let's see what else we got in the magic bag. Red flag. Tiffin. So that's 2 blue flags, 2 red flags, no blue flags. Jeff.
All right,
Imagine
we're going to
those
fire
guys.
these 2 units,
Yeah.
which that's going to be a crappy shot, but we're going to take it anyhow. All right. So these 8 guys need 6s.
You got it. You are correct, sir. You are correct on both points, Has. What'd you get?
1 hit.
1 hit. Shock.
What's the shock on him?
Over here. What is that?
7 minus 3.
4.
Need 4s for 6s.
4 for 6.
I'm beginning to learn this game.
Yes, you are. 1.
And put a hit on him.
That'd be that dude right there. He's the obvious one.
Yep.
Oh!
Takes a
Mercy.
kill.
That leaves them with a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That wasn't bad shooting. And that was both your flags, right? Yep.
Yep.
Going back to the bin.
Remember to get these 2 blue ones.
Thank you. Look at you helping the Americans. And they reward you by getting to go with their 1.
Yeah, but they've got problems now, so.
Oh, yes, they do. To be sure.
Same guys are going to shoot again.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12 now. Minus 4, 8. 8 for 6. I'm going to fire till the bitter end. Bless their hearts.
Why am I getting lag here?
I don't know.
8.
1 hit.
1. Well, we know where that goes.
Where do you want it?
I suppose.
Where do you want it?
Guys in the middle.
Add a shock to it.
All right. Blue flag. Red 2. That's your super new.
We're gonna. Can I pull the shock off of that center one, or
Nope.
do I have? Does it have to?
Yep.
Has to come off of here.
That's the unit he's attached to.
Okay, not a problem. Oh no, that can't happen. No, 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 no. Because he's been
Oh, that's
wounded.
right. That's right. You'd have to play.
I need a.
He is.
Yeah,
wounded.
and I don't have any flags over here, so.
Right. He is nursing his wound, his
Yes.
grievous wound. But let's see here. So that was 2. I didn't move a chip anywhere, did I? I think so.
No,
I put it back.
everything's
That was
in
it.
where
I
it's.
put it back.
Yep, yep.
Because I saw it was the 1.
Mhm. All right. So kill 2 shock off of that and
Yep.
fire, blaze away.
8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 21. 21 for 6.
Three
3.
sixes.
And once again, you're going to have to roll to determine which one goes where. 1d6 from each of you gentlemen, please.
Nope.
Again, please.
Tie.
There we go.
2.
Where you want him to go,
6.
Jeff?
Oh, I wanted to go on the
2 no
guys
cover.
in the
2
open.
No cover,
Yeah,
1
no cover.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, left again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a kill.
Shock and a kill.
shot.
That
Yeah,
they're in trouble.
I think. Yeah.
Run away!
Bugger off. He's scampered. Well, we'll see how bad it is when we're all done here. And now we had 1 over here on the cover. You can wind up in a situation where they both withdraw the same distance and they keep formation. Nothing.
Nothing.
So we count. We say 1, 2, 3, 4, but 6. They must go. I believe I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Mm-hmm. So you got these 6. You had these 4 guys that were this formation and are no longer. They must go back 6 inches away from the fire. So I'll grab them.
Okay.
Shove them back. it 6 inches. You can. There we go. All right. Now that's a couple of bad things. That's going to both force an involuntary withdrawal, and it's going to break a formation. So, first things first. 1 to 3 is no effect. 4 to 6 cost you a point of morale on group obliged to withdraw.
Okay.
That's nothing.
That's
They apparently don't care they're obliged. How about this group, this formation broken? A 1 is no effect. 2 to 4 is 1 point. 5 or 6 is 2 points. They just don't seem to care. The Kingstree Regiment, nobody seems to care that they've left. All right. Red flag. Tiffin. One of each. I think now Red or actually Jeff, you should have the higher force morale, correct?
Yes.
You're up. 1 flag.
So we'll fire 8 guys needing 6s.
Got it. Nothing.
Nothing.
You got 1. Red, you got 1 group you can activate.
See.
And I think
And that is these guys.
you could
Correct?
You could also
They fired.
The skirmishers
fired-
can fire.
And they.
Yeah, you could.
The skirmishers can
Jeff's
fire.
being honest. You can fire them skirmishers.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
why
fire the
cheat?
skirmishers again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they don't get the leader. That's the only thing. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 6. 6 for 5 or 6.
Or I can move the skirmishers, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
You sure could.
We're going to move the skirmishers.
All right. Matter of fact, you can move them 1 die. And are you moving 2? Okay. Take all 3. Very good. 9 inches.
There's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go 9 inches.
Gonna go 9
I'll
inches.
move that over there for you.
Because I think he's gonna put him right near there.
Go right there.
Oh, that was a dramatic difference.
What the?
You
Supposed to be over here.
you
Oh,
you lag.
Scrum!
Yeah, you lag bad. Why don't you tap with a tab key where you want him? You want him over
Right here.
there. You want him by this house, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, you were having some pretty dreadful lag there that caused that. It's nothing like Leipzig. Got all of 9 dudes.
I don't understand why he didn't fight his way out of that pocket before. He should have gone. Or went. Fully
Jim
after-
and I already talked about this. I see how Ron can win.
Oh yeah, there's a win there. There's a win on the table. All right, so that was the Tiffin. That was the blue card. There we go. I shuffle. Red flag.
Tiffin.
Tiffin, 1 red activation.
Well, we're gonna. You know what we're gonna do?
Well, it's a group. Yeah, you're gonna fire the formation. Yeah.
Fire the formation on these guys.
So the only thing they don't get is the 3. So it's 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 18. For 6.
Looking for 6s.
Now it's clear who it goes to. Yeah, don't. Oh boy. I was going to urge you not to put that there. What?
Frickin', how many 6s?
One,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, it's more than
Did I
that.
count 8?
11.
Bye.
11 6s. Yeah, and
Okay.
it's
These guys are.
is this group? Yeah. So they're in soft cover. So that's how many? I missed the roll because I was so stunned.
4. There's oh yeah, here. There's 1, 2, 3 4s, 2 5. So there's 5 shock and 1 kill.
5 shock, 1 kill. Yeah. Okay, though this guy's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 kill.
So they're gonna run too.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, not as much as I would have guessed. Here's the thing. He stays here. He
Yeah.
can't go with.
Yeah, your leaders are standing there, but the troops are running away.
Yeah. So these fellas are gonna ditch out. But they're only going back 3
Crumping
inches.
to the rear.
They're only going back 3. It's not that dramatic. Bad thing happened, obviously. So you're gonna roll 1d6, 1 to 3, nothing, 4 to 6, 1 point of force morale. Man, your guys just don't care. Just don't care.
Yeah, they're there to rescue their compatriots, and they're by God gonna
let
do
the
it.
British shoot as they will. So let's try to have a turn this time. What do you think? Blue 2. That I think is so. It's up to you what you want to do with Captain
That
John.
supernumerary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can attach himself to
He's not-
anybody. He can attach himself to anybody in the King's Tree and start to rally shock. And he can do all those things, whatever you want.
Yeah, I think he's going to go back here.
Mm-hmm.
Try to remove some shock
All right. He gets to
when he stands up.
once he's
So tripping over shit.
It's actually his base. It must be the leaders that have this problem. What is wrong with their flippin' base? 1 shock down. 4. Back here.
Oh, he's going to shoot.
Figured. Well, like I say, he's pretty much got her.
Pull that shock off first.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, shock off and then shoot.
Yeah. 13, 6.
How many?
13.
13 for 6?
Mm-hmm.
Big roll.
3. 2 and 1. It's up to you where you want it. I think I know.
Let's go. 1 in the front and 2 in the rear.
All right, we'll do the 2 in the rear first.
Mm-hmm.
Kill and nothing.
And a nothing. They're not skirmishers. So.
And a shock on the front unit.
Oh, and that's yeah. You know what? In some ways, a kill is better given the fact that you're getting all this flanking fire. I tell you. All right.
Yes.
Blue flag. Blue 5. These dudes.
Okay, he's going to... I'm going to split this up. He's going to run his butt off. So, guys.
Seven. 1 point of shock.
Close enough. And
That's it.
one more for the run. One extra shock, please.
Oh, very good. 3. Oh no, sorry. 4. You pick up the shock after.
Four, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, there's them. Blue flag. Red 3.
Oh,
Well, he could take off a point of shock. Oh no, he can't, because then he can't order the 2.
Yep. But you know what? That's where that fire there is not as important now. We're going to reduce the shock on. So take that down to a 5.
Yep.
Yep.
And they'll shoot.
And it's 8 minus 1, so 7 needing 6s.
That's affirmative. Two.
2 hits.
Wow.
Holy cow. His ability to roll ones is
I'm telling
astounds
you,
me.
it's unworldly. Well done. Well done. Send me lucky generals.
remember, I've come from an Empire background. Low is good.
There you go. That's 3 blue, I observe. The big red 1.
All right. Am I even in range of these guys?
Just a second.
Yeah. Let's find out.
How can I interrupt him?
You can. I don't know. Yes, you are. Yes, you can still shoot those guys.
Or do I want to turn around and fire on these guys?
Well, that's up to you. But to answer your question, Red, you can, if you wish, roll. You can activate anybody who has not been previously activated, which isn't much for you. It'd be your 1 and 3.
Well, the 3 is, that's the killer
Oh,
anyhow.
Yeah.
You know who it's going to be? It's going to be the 3.
Yeah. All right, let's fire at these guys one more
I gotta
time.
ask Red, are you going to interrupt here?
Yes.
Go ahead. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to shoot my skirmishers at this end of the guys. I know it's a formation, but that's where I'm shooting at.
Just because I like the aesthetics, you know me. I'm assuming they're still at long range. Yep.
So 6 needs 6s.
7.
Or 5s and 6s.
7 for 5s and 6s. He's got his dude.
Why? But his he's using his.
Nope. He's using his 3, which allows him to use a leader.
Oh, okay. That's right. You're right.
7 for 5 or 6. Wow.
Ooh, 4.
2 and 2.
Excuse me.
On the end first.
Mm-hmm.
One shock.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing on the other one.
Man, you guys are great for hitting, but not for wounding. All right. That was 3, which returns us to Jeff's red 1.
All right. Let's just unload on this poor
Hapless
pitiful
last
unit
soul.
here. Yeah. All that we got available. So
Under-
that's-
3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20 for 6.
all right, and before we shoot, reduce 2 shock.
Ah, yes. Evenly, or are both gone here?
Yeah, both remove both those. Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, 21.
There we go. Needing sixes. One six.
Yep. 1-6 in cover. Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Makes sense. You're not shooting at a lot of guys.
Yep.
Blue one.
Who
Let's see.
won?
There he is.
Let's see. He's going to yell at these guys
Mm-hmm.
to back up out of the open
All right. So
and
he's
back
gonna
into
have,
the woods somewhere.
all right. You can have him turn. Now they're gonna remember. Oh yeah. Now this shock doesn't count against them because they're moving away from the enemy. So it's 2d6, and you tell me where you want them to go once you roll that 2d6.
Back here, into the woods. Back in here.
How's that look?
Yep, that's good.
That kind of mixes the two units back there, though.
No.
No, because there's one here,
Yeah,
one
it's-
here.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, all right, I see where there.
Especially since
Okay.
they're looking the other way.
Yeah, you just got to separate that. Oh, and I can move his nibs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got 2, so you move this guy. You got 1 more.
You can move.
If you're gonna
Here
move, you
and
gotta
attach.
if you're gonna move, you gotta roll. But that's fine. That's fine. If it's right there, who cares?
The leaders.
Yeah, leaders do have to roll
Where's
if
the
they
other-
make substantial moves. You know, he's here. So if you want to move him just to attach to these guys, nobody's gonna care. If you want to move him over here,
Okay,
you roll 2d6.
he's back here. No, he's back here.
All right,
Where's-
then roll 2d6. Seven.
Yep.
Put him
No, I want him over here.
there. You got it.
Just moving him to this group.
About there.
Mhm.
Got it. All right. Oh, that's a week and a day to get rid of. Okay. That was him. He, yeah, he's a 2. Red flag. There's 3 red flags. I don't know. Because there is also sharp practice, but I don't know if these guys are even in range. And all that would get them is a reload. Yeah, they're out of range now. Blue 3. That's the dudes.
Yep.
But you activated them here, so you cannot activate them again.
Okay, I will not.
And there's Tiffin.
Tiffin.
So the only person that has out is Red. Or sorry, not as Red, is Jeff. So you're up. Did you have anybody that didn't go, Jeff?
time is it?
Your 2 didn't. Your 2 did not. But that's it.
He can
Yeah,
because
he
I can
can't.
use
Yeah,
a
there's nothing he can do.
yeah.
That's it. Tiffin. That's the end of a chapter. I don't. The wound comes off.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing. So he's no longer. I don't know if he has to roll for it. Here it is. Yes, you roll 1d. Oh, no, he's lightly. No, he. I'm sorry. That's if he's knocked out. He is still wounded. He remains wounded for the length of the battle. If he were knocked out, he would be coming back to us. Potentially. Yeah, I don't. There it is. Chapter ends. All unloaded troops reload. Anybody else? Nope. Okay, good. Unloaded troops reload. Troops in need of water are resupplied. Broken troops rout. Buildings collapse. Last chance for leader replacement. And captured DPs are removed. Nope, that's it.
Okay, so these aren't broken.
No, those broken troops are double if memory serves. Always worth a look. See if these cards. You'll notice I have these sheets that Has gave us that are different. They are color coded. They're very fancy. I'm comparing the two of them. It's fisticuffs, bad things happen. I'm fairly
That's the cheats I have.
These are your cheats? Yeah. That's interesting. I'm very surprised that neither of these has a particularly good section on the effect of shock, unless somebody can spot it for me, because it's just something I want to check. Force morale, fisticuffs, shock. There it is. Shock. Excess shock. Yes, at least twice the number of shock as figures. It is broken. I was right.
Okay.
Yay me.
No.
Did you see how long I took to check?
Yeah. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
These dudes, yeah, they barely make it because they're one away. One more wound on those guys, they're gone. All right, that's it then. We end a chapter. That was fun. Blue 3.
Okay. That would be cheap to take the shot. Okay.
Why?
Without these guys as a force,
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take several turns, hopefully several turns, at least to get them into any state to get back in the fight.
Right.
So at this time, I think the better part is for me to resign.
I respect that decision. I think it's the right
because yeah, with these guys as damaged as they are, it's gonna, and we're doing a random thing with the Tiffin. I mean, with the draw, there's a chance that maybe 5 turns they could come back into the fight. Okay, that means this unit is going to come over here and start shooting at this unit heavily. Nah, Skin can't continue because basically, even though we're point away in morale, there's no way to win. Now, if I was lucky and got this guy and James got drawn every turn, that would work, but there's no way because it's random.
Yeah, and the other thing is the 63rd Regiment of Foot is, though wounded, don't get me wrong, it's still a considerable force.
Yeah, a very dangerous force. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's...
And the fact is that you should probably be a 2 or 3 points down, more down. You rolled really well when bad things happen. So
that's true too. Yeah, there are good rolls all
well,
around.
It's not that I should be, Jeff. It's that I could have been.
There
Yeah,
go.
you could have been. Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
That's
Proper
should.
semantics.
Should have been is
counts. Yeah.
Should is moral.
should have been is you think it should have been that bad, but it wasn't. So gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, well, gentlemen, fine game. Thanks very much for it. I have game 2. This is, as I say, it's a 12 scenario sheet. I've built the first 2. This is a series of things about the Swamp Fox. It's very interesting. It played out very differently in my head as I was building it, and I like that. I like that a lot.
How did it play out in your head?
Well, because I tend to be stupid about these things, and I marched far more information across the camp as the Americans. I really do respect what Red was on about going through the trees. I absolutely take your point, Jeff, about the formations and the struggle to do that. I'd probably look at skirmishing a little more, but still, I loved it. I will say I figured that's what you would do with the alternative deployment point. If you were going to do it, I think that's about as well used as it could have been. I was really interested. The one thing that never occurred to me is how long it took you to get your guys woken up.
Holy cow! But yeah, the fact is that moving, he could not get that formation. It gave me the advantage. One of those groups got hammered and was never able to get into the fight like it should have. And so going through, I'm not necessarily think that going through that orchard with that formation was the best choice.
I don't know. Yeah,
I disagree because it was, from my point of view, it was not that going through that orchard is not a good thing. It was that I couldn't get online before you did.
That's true.
Because
if he's got a line of dudes right here as you come pouring out of that house, it's a different result.
But here's the thing: the moment I pour out of that house, I'm firing. I'm unloading. Okay.
Sure.
So it's but I'm going to get a fire before he does.
Not technically, because basically because of the way we're dealing with a random troop, a go draw here. If I'd been able to get these units out here, and you would have gotten your unit online but not been able to do anything. I would have been able to, and I was able to fire first. Your unit would have paid for it, especially
here's the
with
thing.
the skirmishers.
But the moment I deployed, I was able to fire.
Right, unless he's got sharp practice.
Yeah. And he doesn't have sharp practice, so it's always going to be to my advantage.
Yeah.
Because the moment I pour out, I'm firing.
I just really, really respect these militia guys.
Yeah,
those guys are amazing.
The most powerful thing in the I guess we've played 3. The sharpshooters really have a real effect.
Yeah. And they do. They build up the morale and all that stuff. Well, awesome. It's how long have we been at this? Ooh, a while. Very good.
3.
I enjoyed it so much I didn't even notice. It was a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to learn, and I thank you guys. Red, it was wonderful to have you. That is awesome. Thank you so much for coming along. Tomorrow we have.
We'll be back.
Glad to hear it. We have a full slate tomorrow. I was pleased. A lot of people jumped in. Jeff, you're playing into the strongest, yeah?
Yeah, I did because yes, I'm very interested in doing that one.
I know that a bunch of people jumped in and volunteered for that, so that's cool. And my intention is to do more to the strongest on Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday. Well, we've had it all week, and then of course for those who have a really strong stomach, Leipzig on Saturday. Why wouldn't we? Because we're starting the brand new day.
Thank God I'm not playing. So I watch a little bit on Saturday night, but Sunday afternoon, my wife now has gotten to the point and says, "You're watching that stupid game again," because I just fast I fast forward through all the movement and just watch the combats.
Yeah, no, it's thanks, Ian. No, I think this was an interesting game. We'll definitely have more sharp practice. We're definitely going to have some more chain of command. It's this is our contribution to Lard Universe. I have finished Quatre Bras for LaSalle. I finished Quatre Bras for Black Powder. I finished Quatre Bras for Shaco. I may do an entire week where all we do is play different versions of Quatre Bras and decide which system is best. Just
March Attack.
I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I think it's wildly inferior, actually, to Shaco. I was shocked because I was prepared to like it, and I just didn't.
What?
March Attack.
What set of rules?
March Attack.
Oh, March.
Yeah.
I like that. I
you?
have that rules, and it's not bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
the
just- I
scale
don't know
that
why.
it does.
Yeah. I mean, the one I really fooled around with because Red made me was Morel Napoleon, and I love the 2-hour rule system so much. I was like, you can't do this to my Napoleonics, but it's actually not crazy. It's not.
Yeah, I like
crazy.
2-hour games.
Okay. There's what is it? There's a couple of house rules that you might want to do that. Although they say up front that rule set was meant for 1813 plus,
Yeah.
there is a way to make it so that you can have linear troops in there. And basically the whole big thing with the linear troops is if you use 2d6, use 2d4.
Oh. Okay.
Because linear troops move forward slower and then restrict the formation change to only the either or, not both, as you know it is in the thing. So if you give the French that opportunity to do both and let the linear troops go either or, they can either change formation or change facing. Because then the French, it gives you that feel without being a super duper calculated set of rules. And I've played it several times by myself solo, and I prefer March Attack with the battalions being 2 stands, because then you actually get the linear, you can go into line, you can go into column, you can go into square without having to use some stupid counters.
I guess my
Because
bottom,
that's very, very important.
nothing for me. I'm hoping LaSalle can do it because I do want things. LaSalle too. I do want things to dethrone things. I think that's exciting. I think that's really cool. I'm waiting for something to dethrone Shaco for me because I know Shaco's deficiencies. I've played it a lot, but nothing has come in and cleaned that space for me. Certainly Black Powder hasn't. Jeff knows. Jeff is already signed up to show me how to play Black Powder the right way. He knows this. But Black Powder didn't do it.
I don't like.
No.
I'm still.
No, and like I say, I don't either. That's the thing. And I just, the whole world loves Black Powder except those that don't. But it's like I sometimes feel like I'm missing out. So I really want to learn from somebody like Jeff who knows it very well.
I like Warfare in the Age of Napoleon.
Yeah.
It's a solid set of rules too.
Wait a minute. Ron, what was not stupid? You have to explain. And I guess the last thing I'll ask Red online is, have we seen Le Petit Empereur version 2? Is it anywhere?
Okay, yes, it is. What is it? I have not seen the official version.
That doesn't count. I need one I can get.
Well, it's free. I can send it to you.
Is that legit? Chip won't be mad at me?
Yep.
Okay. I don't want
No, apparently he was the one that authorized it.
Okay, cool. I want to be. Look, I pay people for their work, even if I don't wind up liking the game.
Oh no, I totally understand that.
I learned something. Even when that's why. Look, shoot. You think I care about picking up another set of rules? That's all I read these days. So, yeah, no. LaSalle.
Who reads books?
Yeah, right. Books are for nothing. I like rule books. Oh, very good. Yeah, you're Jeff. Ron wants you to say the Leipzig game is not stupid.
Oh, all right, Ron. When you're playing, it's not stupid.
There you go. When Dalinar is playing, it's definitely not stupid. Very cool. But no.
Yeah,
it's
we off air we had a discussion about that.
a frank exchange of views.
Yes.
But no, you guys are the best. Red, Jeff, everybody watching, and
Thanks, Red, for playing.
Yeah, thanks a bunch.
Hey,
Everybody.
you're welcome, Jeff, and thank you for the game.
And
Jim, anytime you need somebody, just send me an email and I'll jump in there.
Will do. And like I say, I'm just going to throw stuff up in the forums and just let me know so I know who to. Because the thing is, as you who play know, maybe those of you who are watching don't know, I go into Steam chat and I look and see who's around. And if people are playing a game, I don't necessarily want to bug them. But, I also don't want to let them feel left out. So I rope them in over here. Hey, you want to play this game? I got toys. So anyway, got a lot of Two the Strongest coming up. Got Leipzig coming up. And we're going to have the week of Quatre Bras. I may not wait till June. I'm gonna wait till Sam puts it out, and it's really cool because they feel very, very different, even though I've built them all the same way. So I would like to take a look. Thank you so much, everybody. See you the next time, which won't be very long from now. But in the meanwhile, to all those watching, please take care of yourselves and one another. I know we'll talk soon.
Bye.